Menominee Maroon Sports broadcasts are brought to you by North Honda Motorsports, Esser Glass, Bayshore Credit Union, Riverside Auto, State Farm Insurance, Tony Furton Agent, Prestige Auto Body, Colonel K's Pasties, Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Brent Narrett Agent, Dexter's, Menominee County Federal Credit Union, Menards, Advanced Motors, Peshtigo National Bank, Menza and Zach Heating and Cooling, Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Bayside Motorsports.
And good afternoon and good evening from Walton Bleshfield in Menominee, Michigan. I'm Josh Kellner here with you yet again. High school football, the Menominee Maroons hosting the Kewaunee Storm. It's going to be a fantastic evening tonight for football. A little chilly, highs right now in the mid to upper 50s. A little overcast sky, and the sun is starting to set across the Blesh building here at Walton Blesh. But either way, we are looking for another great night of football. It is football weather. Lots of Menominee fans trickling in. About 6 Kewaunee fans have made the trip here, but it's early yet. We have about 25 minutes until the opening kickoff right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Pre-game coverage brought to you by Pleshek Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs for over 25 years. They're located right here in the Menominee and Marinette area. So again, the Kewaunee Storm are here taking on the Menominee Maroons. I'll have a talk with head coach Joe Noah coming up for you in just a little while as we'll play that interview for you. And, of course, a whole lot of pregame coming your way. Right now, first, we're going to tell you about the Kewaunee Storm. They're coming into this contest with 2 wins and 1 loss so far in the regular season. That loss was in week 1 on August 21st when they played the Peshtigo Bulldogs. The final score there, 39-14 was the final. Since then, they reeled off 2 straight wins. They defeated Algoma 30-12, then last week over Oconto 34-6. And if you remember, the Menominee Maroons got the win over Antigo last week, and Antigo also blew out Oconto as well. So Oconto not having that good of a year this year. So hopefully they can turn things around on their end. But the Kewaunee Storm coming out of the Packerland Conference. Teams like Southern Door, Algoma, also Sturgeon Bay in there as well. And right now Kewaunee is in first place in their conference with 2 wins and no losses. Southern Door is at 1-0, then the other 3 teams are down with no wins. They're 0-1. While the Menominee Maroons out of the Great Northern Conference in the state of Michigan, as there's also a GNC in Wisconsin. But with the GNC in Michigan, no games have been played yet between the conference teams. Escanaba, Gladstone, Kingsford, Marquette, the other 4 teams in the conference, with Eske and Gaylord tonight, as they have 2 wins and no losses overall. Gladstone is taking on Negaunee. Gladstone, the Braves, also undefeated. While the Kingsford Flippers, they have 1 win and 1 loss. They lost to DeWitt last week. Very powerful DeWitt team. They're in Lakeland tonight. And then Marquette is at Sault Ste. Marie taking on the Sioux, with the Marquette Redmen looking for their first win of the season. So they have a tough start, 0-2 already. But best of luck to the Redmen as a GNC really trying to keep things going. Or the Redmen trying to turn things around in their favor. But Eske and Gladstone on the winning path already. Well, these teams met, the Menominee Maroons and the Kewaunee Storm, back in 2010. It was week 2. After Menominee defeated Wrightstown in the first game of the season, then Kewaunee came here and defeated the Maroons 19-7. They haven't played since. So 5 years ago, these teams met, and a good program that they have in Kewaunee. If you're curious where they are, if you're listening across of your Bay Cities radio dial, if you're down in Lower Michigan tonight, just take about Frankfort and go straight left across Lake Michigan, and you will hit Kewaunee. That's where they are, about an hour and a half, according to road mileage. From Menominee to Kewaunee. But looking forward to a fantastic ball game today. It's about 20 minutes now until the opening kickoff. Well, I did have a chance to talk to head coach Joe Noah back on Wednesday. That's when I meet with Coach Noah. And a tough week as well because school is back in session also. So we'll take a quick break and we'll talk about that. And we'll talk a little bit about the football game coming up tonight and the Antigo game, which took place last week. So hang tight right here on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you want to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
Pre-game coverage here in your Bay Cities Radio Down. I'll be joined by a head coach of your Menominee Maroons, Coach Joe Noah. Hey, Coach, thanks for taking the time and joining me here again this evening.
Hey, it's my pleasure, Josh. It's nice coming off a nice road win at Anago. We had a tough battle there, but our kids were able to prevail.
Yeah, credit your guys going into the locker room at halftime, down 21-20, down by a point, and to really completely regroup and make the adjustments that you needed, and you came out and you dominated the entire rest of the game, getting the win over the Red Robins in that one with in nice fashion by a few scores.
Yeah, once again, we're very young, and some of our young guys were kind of wondering, what's happening, and our seniors were just angry about it. So they couldn't wait to get back out there in the third quarter, and I always talk about the first 3 minutes of the third quarter being critical to finishing the game, and I thought we really attacked and played pretty well in that third quarter, with Nowak kind of leading the way with running the football and intercepting passes and things like that. But and our defense stood up and we had some stops, and that allowed us to get some separation finally.
Yeah, you guys did really well, and especially Nathan Nowak, 2 back-to-back carries, one of 40, one of 47 yards, both of them went for touchdowns. And then in the next series, he got an interception. That's all in the third quarter in a matter of about 5 minutes of play. So overall, pretty pleased with Nathan Nowak and your team. Then the heads were down by the Red Robins in the second half. You could tell the wind was out of their sails, and you really took control. They scored a late touchdown towards the end of the contest.
Yeah, if we could have that type of focus and energy the entire game like we had in the third quarter, it would be really interesting to watch us, because we exploded for 3 touchdowns there, and it was nice to see our guys show some urgency and get after the Red Robins a little bit and take away any confidence or thoughts of taking us out on Friday night.
And if you take a look at your offense right now, one thing you like to do, you really like to mix it up a lot. And you did it again this past game. Nathan Nowak, 16 carries. Zach Giese had 11. Kiefer Razor had 11. You passed the ball 14 times totally as well. So really a good mix with multiple players in your offense. That's what you like to see, and it keeps all teams on their toes and have to stay home defensively.
Yeah, we're trying to establish, like I said, 3 to 5 weapons out there. And I think, with the people you mentioned and with Peyton and Ethan Molesky and Hunter Haas and Mitchell Boucher all available to do some things. They've been doing some things really well in practice, and I think it's just a matter of what teams are willing to give us and what we're willing to take, so to speak, based on our scouting reports. I think it's been good to see our kids really play well.
It has, and one person came out of the shell again, Nathan Nowak. He rushed for over 200 yards. But his passing, he completed 6 of 13 passes. A few of the passes should have been caught, that they were drops, but you can just see the confidence and the zip and the velocity that he had behind the ball. He really looks completely different from week 1 to week 2, and you can see the confidence building in that young man.
Yeah, Nate's having a heck of a year so far. Repetition, builds confidence, and we rep the throwing portion before practice quite a bit, and I think he's also, along with Kiefer Razor, throwing it, at home on the weekends with their friends, and that helps us get better as well. So with the repetition, like I said, it builds confidence, and then our kids get more acclimated to catching the ball, and the location of the football is really critical in the passing game. So I think the location has improved for us, and hopefully as we continue to work on that, we can get better at throwing the ball. We're always going to run the football. But once we get 10, 11 in the box, we have to be able to throw the ball, and we're getting better at that.
Yeah, you sure are. We can go back now to the first half. The only blemishes that you had, this is actually the most turnovers you probably had in a half since I can remember, 3 turnovers in the first half. That's really what kept Antigo in the game. Especially the second one was probably the most crucial. Your defense shut them down. They punted it back, and your punter turned in. It went through his arms, and Antigo fell on it. So your defense was out there quite a bit, and the Red Robins actually eventually went and scored. And they didn't really look back they didn't look back in the first half until you guys dominated in the third quarter. But, fixing up those miscues in the first half, and this game really is a completely different contest.
Yeah, I still think Anago is a force to be reckoned with. They improved a lot from last year. I thought the coaching staff had them ready to play, and we knew they were going to be tough. And we don't give them those 3 turnovers. Who knows what the score is going to be? But I thought in the third and fourth quarter we really showed, our strength and our conditioning. Kind of came through, and I just thought we had a couple more guys than they did, skill-wise on the field. But, it was a nice win, and like I said, our kids responded when they had to.
They did, especially in the second half. Your defense, in the first half, they gave up 226 yards of offense. In the second half, they only gave up 78 yards and forced 2 turnovers, so completely 2 different teams on the field that night.
Yeah, it's good to hear those stats because, like I said, our seniors were angry and our younger kids were kind of like, we got to get going here. We haven't been behind at half in quite some time. It's good, like I said, it's good to see our kids come back from some adversity. Instead of putting their head down, they got upset and they put that into action. They channeled their anger quite well and took it out on Anago.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win, 42-28 over the Anago Red Robins. You now improved to 2 wins, no losses on the season. Before we talk about the Kewaunee Storm, I'll let you go over this week's award winners.
All right, Alert Club, we had Nathan Nowak, like you mentioned, with his interception. That was a critical pick in the game. Ethan Molesky had a nice fumble recovery caused by Jacob Peak. Picked it up and I think returned it to about the 8 or 9 yard line. Century Club, as we mentioned, Nathan Nowak, 16 carries for 207 yards, and Nathan Nowak also 6 of 13 for 107 yards passing and a TD. So he did really well there. Maroon Memory, Nathan Nowak's his tremendous run he had for a touchdown. And then also Nathan Nowak made the Maroon Memory as well for that one-handed over-the-shoulder grab for the interception. And our Scout Team Players of the Week, Bryce Ranta, Blake Borski, and Ian Brown gave us a great look with the Anago offense this week. Our pancake blocks this week were Kyle Desatel, Andrew Aleenanen, Peyton Molesky, and Jacob Rivard. All earned that honor. Our blockers of the week are Andrew Aleenanen at center, 53. If you'll notice, I don't know if you see it on film, but he'll snap the ball, and we may run a lateral pass, and Andrew will be down the field 20 yards blocking somebody. So he had an awesome game. And then Peyton Molesky also earned blocker of the week. And then Maroon of the Week, it's hard to deny Nathan Nowak that honor. Nathan was a Maroon of the Week winner, and Ethan Molesky also earned Maroon of the Week with his, I think he had 11 tackles, 6 solo and 5 assisted, and then he had that fumble recovery, and he's just been playing really well as a sophomore at safety for us, filling, covering, pass routes and things like that. So that concludes our award winners for Anago.
Yeah, in 2 games you can already see Ethan Molesky, already look like a seasoned player. He's only a sophomore. You just see the confidence as well building in him, so it'll be nice to watch him the rest of this year and into the future. So well-deserved award winners, as they are every week with the win over Antigo. Now we can move ahead, another non-conference game. A team that's pretty tough in Wisconsin in Division 5, the Division 6. They float on the enrollment line along with you guys. The Storm out of Kewaunee, they changed the name a few years ago. It's kind of different saying that, but the Kewaunee Storm, really basically kind of like almost across the bay, a little over an hour away, and team out of the Pac-Land Conference, one that Menominee hasn't seen. I've seen before in the past, and they played Peshtigo week 1, so I'm sure you know a little bit about them, but still, either way, it's a new foe.
Yeah, Kewaunee, the last time we saw Kewaunee, it was at Bleshfield, and they beat us 19-7, so I reminded our kids of that. I can remember that game rather vividly. They ran a fake punt, and that really cost us in that game, but anyway, they're very athletic. They have great football tradition. They have great coaches. So I know they're going to have them ready. Kurt Flatten, he's been there quite a while. And they have a nice quarterback in Noah Kleiman. He's a 12th grader, 6'1", 160. And he likes to throw to Wes Gallenberger and Jacob Baston. They play tight end and flanker for them. And then Ethan Schleiss, number 54, I've noticed on film, he's quite a ball player. So they're 2-1, and like you said, they got beat by Peshtigo, but they look much improved after that contest. and they beat Algoma and O'Connell. So we're looking forward to a good challenge from Kewaunee because, like I say, there's a lot of pride and tradition there, and we know they're going to come in playing hard.
Yeah, they always do, especially out of the Pac-Land Conference. A lot of people don't talk about that conference much, but there's a lot of good teams in it. O'Connell they're down a little bit, but in the past they've had some good teams. Like you said, Algoma and Pescio was in the M&O conference, but a strong M&O team, and for Pescio to get the win over Kewaunee even says a lot for that program as well.
Yeah, I thought Pescio looked very good against Kewaunee. It was week 1 for them, and they have a lot of athletic kids, thick athletic kids that can run really well, and they're running some spread there. And also their defense looks pretty strong. So, yeah, we know Kewaunee comes from a good conference, and like I said, the tradition that they have there, and they've had state championships there. I know their basketball program is very good, so a lot of their athletes, play dual sports. So, like I said, they look very athletic on film. Their kid can throw the ball quite a bit, and every high school coach, in terms of covering the pass, kind of hold our breath, and hopefully we can get a ball and do some damage when they throw the ball on Friday night.
Well, Coach, it's a different week this week as well. It's going to be your week 3, but distractions are now a thing that you can possibly look at. Especially this week, the kids are back to school. It's the first week back to school. And you'll have that to play with as well. So your practice schedule, I'm sure, changed a tad, not a lot, but the timing has changed, and now you have to deal with kids back in action.
Yeah, it's hit everyone. The team, the coaches, because a lot of our coaches are also teachers in the system, and we're all getting acclimated to the new, longer day. It's been hot in school. Kewaunee started last week, so they're already acclimated to that. But we have no excuses. Our kids going to go to classes first, and do well there, be leaders in the classroom. And then after school, we practice for, a couple hours. And the kids have been great. A little rough on Tuesday being the first day. But, I told them they have to push themselves, and they did. And then today we followed up with a nice practice.
All right, well, that's good to hear, Coach. So it should be a lot of fun. And you're back at home again this coming Friday night at Walton Blash. So student section will be there, and your fans will be there as well. So it should be a terrific atmosphere again coming up this weekend. Yeah, there's not a better place in the UP to have a football game than Walton Blash Field with our great fans. All right, Coach, thanks a lot for joining me here again tonight. Best of luck to you, your coaching staff, and your Menominee Maroons coming up Friday against Kewaunee. All right, thanks, Josh.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free with around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pick-up, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-CAR Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen, homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft-serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive-through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Pregame coverage continues right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, also on the World Wide Web at BayCitiesOnline.com. Well, good evening from Walton Blash. Josh Kellner with you yet again. Glad you're here with me. I'm looking forward to this one. If you haven't figured this out yet, if you have a smartphone, you can download the app for easy listening, one click away to whatever's on your hometown radio station, and tonight is a perfect night for that. You click that button, and it'll bring you right to Menominee Maroon Sports. I know a lot of people have been doing that lately, taking advantage of the technology that is available to you. Well, the Menominee Maroons just won the toss a few minutes ago, and they have elected to receive. And when they go go out there to receive the old travel from left to right on your Bay Cities radio dial. But we have about 6 minutes until the opening kickoff right here on your hometown radio station. This, again, pregame coverage brought to you by Pletchik Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating, crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs. They've been with us for over 25 years, located right here in the Menominee Marinette area. Again, the Kewaunee Storm here taking on the Menominee Maroons. Kewaunee 2 wins, 1 loss in the season. They lost their opener to Peshtigo, 39-14, while the Menominee Maroons 2 wins overall, as they've reeled off 2 straight, defeating Marinette the M&M game back on August 29th, 49-21 right here at Blesh. And then last week in Antigo for Labor Day weekend, the Friday night affair, 42-28. Menominee won that one, as at halftime they're down by a point, 21-20. And they came back and really took control of the game in the third quarter, especially with Nathan Nowak, as Nathan Nowak had a heck of a game. As at that point in the third quarter, he had a 40-yard touchdown run and a 47-yard touchdown run, followed up by an interception on the defensive side of things, as Nathan Nowak earned Maroon of the Week honors with his display last week. As, again, a fantastic job, 16 carries, 207 yards. He had them passing. He was 6 of 13 with 107 yards and a touchdown. He had 4 touchdowns overall and that interception that he had also for the Menominee Maroons. Other than that, Zach Giese had 57 yards and Keeper Raisner had 60 yards, both of them averaging just over 5 yards per carry in the win last week against Antigo. So the Menominee Maroons doing pretty good with the win over the Red Robins. And, through 2 games, stats looking real good for Menominee. Nowak averaging 10 yards per carry. Giese averaging almost 9 yards a carry. And Keeper Raisner just under 5 yards a carry that he's averaging. So, good start to the season for the 3 Maroon backs into the backfield. Getting things rolling here so far for Menominee. Blesh Field is where we are at. A great night for football. Again, the sun is slowly setting over the Blesh building here, on the west side, as the Menominee Maroon Marching Band is taking the field right now, as they'll do a little performance for us and bring you the national anthem, and when they bring us the anthem, we'll send it down to the field and bring that to you as well. Again, Kewaunee out of the Packerland Conference. They're winning the conference right now. Teams like Southern Door, Oconto, Algoma, and Sturgeon Bay. And I'm going to be really keep my eyes on their quarterback. Noah Kleiman likes to sling the ball a lot. So far, he's at a 59% completion percentage. He's 30 of 59, 416 yards, 5 touchdowns. With a blemish, he also has 6 interceptions against him as well. And they really mix it up a lot. They have 3 different running backs that can touch the ball, either Alex Robinson or Travis Squires. They carry the load. Then once in a while, they'll give it to Sam Severin also. And then there's a handful of people that will catch it. Look for Mitch Kutka and Wes Gallenberger, the 2 big threats that they'll have at the receiving position as well. So watch for Kewaunee. They'll throw anything at you, and they do like to toss the ball, so this will be a good test for the Menominee Maroon defensive backs here in Week 3 at Walton Blesh. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we'll have the national anthem and then the starting lineup. It's all coming your way right here on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time.
Thank you. Well done, Mr. John Wills. Well done again. A fantastic job out there. And, of course, the Menominee Maroon Marching Band bringing us this evening's national anthem. Good evening from Walton Blesh. I am Josh Kellner here with you yet again to bring you Menominee Maroon football on your Bay Cities radio dial as the Menominee Maroons are hosting the Kewaunee Storm. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineup for this evening's Menominee Maroons. Starting tonight for Menominee, the left end, number 22, a 6', 190-pound senior, Peyton Molesky. The left tackle tonight will be a 5', 9", 255-pound junior, number 74, Kyle Desatel. The left guard A 5'7" 155-pound senior, number 55, Connor Smith. Snapping the ball tonight, all UP center, number 53, a 5'10" 187-pound senior, Andrew Lenanen. The starting right guard tonight for Menominee will be a 5'9" 155-pound junior, number 62, Jacob Zimba. The right tackle this evening for Menominee will be a 6'3" 280-pound senior, number 77, Logan Eakey. The right end tonight for the Menominee Maroons will be a 6'4" 225-pound junior, number 49, Tanner Mathias. As we head to the backfield tonight for the Menominee Maroons, starting at wingback will be a 6'1" 181-pound sophomore, number 15, Ethan Molesky. The other wingback tonight for the Menominee Maroons will be a 5'10" 170-pound junior, number 34, Sam Larson. The starting fullback tonight for Menominee will be a 6', 190-pound senior, number 44, Zach Giese. And the Menominee Maroons starting tailback will be a 5'10" 180-pound senior, number 36, Nathan Nowak. That's your starting lineup for the Menominee Maroons. We'll also see Kiefer Reisner, a 5'10" 175-pound junior, number 14 is Kiefer. When Nathan Nowak is in at tailback, look for Kiefer to play a wingback. If Nathan Nowak is a wingback, look for Kiefer to play a tailback, as both those players will be on the field at all times. Of course, depending on the formation, we'll see what 11 will be out there for the play of that time. Big crowd on hand here at Walton Blesh Field. Pictures up on Twitter at Maroons Radio is where you can catch it, as we'll have the kickoff coming up for you in just a handful of seconds. I'd like to thank Anderson Kell Funeral Home, as they're located in Menominee. They probably support the Menominee Maroons, and I want to wish them best of luck tonight. Also visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee, or give them a call at 906-863-5592. Well, the field looks like it's in terrific shape here for week 3. Green grass, the lines nice and crisp, straight and white with the numbers painted at the hashes as well. And one thing, if you're familiar here at Walton Blesh, or you're listening tonight, look at the goalposts. They painted them in the offseason. They were white with the rusty color from watering the grass, but nice and gold. They really did a lot to this field in the offseason, new benches and everything. And a lot of the fans noticing it here this evening. Well, the candles are lit, the lights are on. Well, the kickoff coming up for you shortly. As the Menominee Maroon coaching staff, led by head coach Joe Noah, back at the helm. Assistants Jamie Schomer, Kevin Karkinen, Nathan Linsmeyer, Tyler Eakey, and Satch England. Manager Bobby Anderson is back, and trainer Derek Butler. The Kewaunee Storm, they're head up by head coach Kurt Flatten. He's got a lot of assistants. Randy Charles, Joe Kastner, Travis Brenning, Stephen Konjinsky, John Pilgrim, and James Cullen. As they have 19 sophomores on this football team. Again, look for their quarterback Noah Kleiman tonight, the 6'1", 160-pound senior who can wing the ball. A handful of Kewaunee Storm fans made the trip here. There's about 65 of them. I tell you what, the Menominee side is full and it is packed. With the Menominee Maroons going to be in their home jerseys. That's right, the white hats, maroon shirts, white numbers, maroon pants, the white stripe on the side. The Kewaunee Storm, purple. Purple like the Minnesota Vikings. Purple pants, white shirts, purple numbers, gold trim with purple hats and a gold K, a streaking K on the side of their hats. And to kick the ball off for the Kewaunee Storm will be number 3. Who didn't seem to make the roster. So we'll call him Jacob Baston. We'll just call him that. That's one thing that you can't take care of when you have this many players on a team. When you're up here in the press box, it's hard to pick up. You can't count them all before you go on the air, and it's not a good situation when the first player that you call out is not on the roster. But Hunter Haas and Hunter Boucher back to return this one from Menominee. The Maroons traveling from left to right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. From south to north of Menominee. Haas at his own 22-yard line, behind the wedge to the 30. Hunter Haas, 35, still on his feet, spinning his way to the 38-yard line where he's piled up there and brought down by Noah Kleiman, the starting quarterback on the special teams unit as well for the Kewaunee Storm. I'd like to say hi to Ron Plemmel, a diehard Menominee Maroon fan listening at the Luther home today. How are you, Ron? Enjoy the broadcast and get better. As you had a couple friends and family or friends come up and want to wish you well, as we do as well here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the right side. Single wing formation, 1st and 10 for the Maroons on their own 38-yard line. On the right hash, a snap to Nowak. Nowak running hard across the 40, stood up at the 42-yard line and driven backwards. It's about a 3, maybe a 4-yard gain for Nathan Nowak trying to go off the right edge with Zach Giese leading the way. Nowak will exit. Kiefer Reisner will come on. Also coming onto the field is going to be Hunter Haas for the Maroons after that 4-yard pickup to start the game. So a 4-yard scamper for Nathan Nowak. Single wing formation with Hunter Haas, power to the right side from the 42-yard line. Razor in at tail, Giese the fullback. Giese wants to run up the middle off the left side, and Giese will lower his shoulder, hop across the 45 to the 46-yard line. So a nice little pickup now for Zach Giese with 1 minute ticking into this contest. Bringing up a Menominee 3rd down and 3 situation. At about the 46-yard line for that 4-yard gain for Giese. So 3rd down and about 3 now for Menominee on their own 46. Molesky, the wingback to the right side. Nathan Nowak back in at tail. Single wing formation, power to the right. Nowak back to pass, has his man. It's Molesky. He'll haul it in across midfield and knock it out of bounds. Crossing the 45-yard line is where he's going to be forced out at. So a nice little pickup on the quick pass play from Nowak to hit Ethan Molesky for the first completion of this game. As a blitz was picked up nicely by the Menominee Maroons. But either way, it's a completed pass for a pickup of 9 yards and move the chains. So the first down of the game for Menominee. Wing formation, power to the right side at the Kewaunee 45-yard line. Haas in that wing to the right. Kiefer Razor wants to run now to the left. Razor has the edge to the 40. He'll cut it up now and take it to about the 38-yard line, where he'll finally be roped down after a gain of about 7 yards on that left side of the field. So Kiefer Razor getting the call, trying to sweep to the left, going to the weak side. They're going to say he slipped and his knee went down right at the 40. So a 5-yard pickup for Kiefer with his first carry of the game. 10:18 remaining, opening quarter. We are scoreless, first series of the game. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the right side, up the middle. Zach Giese, big hole for Giese, has a first down across the 35. Pile drives his way to the 34, maybe the 33-yard line. Nice strong one for Giese, big hole off that right side. With Logan Eakey plowing his way. And that'll be another Menominee Maroon first down here with 10:07 in ticking. To the 34 is where they'll spot that. So a nice strong run for Giese to move the chains. And the flags will fly as the Maroons look like they jumped. As Zach Giese had a nice little run. After that 6-yard gain for Giese. It's going to be a procedure penalty on the Menominee Maroons as they jump. So a 5-yard miscue for Menominee. This will put them back to about the 38, 39-yard line. Right to the 39. So first down and 15 now for Menominee on the left hash of the Kewaunee 39. Nathan Nowak has a call from head coach Joe Noah. Him and Ethan Molesky run the play out. Molesky will line up as a wing to the right side. Peyton Molesky playing a little quarterback this evening with 9:40 remaining first quarter. Easy up the middle, pushing his way across the 35, then driven backwards after gaining about 4 yards. So a nice little run that time for Zach Giese. This will bring up a second down in about 11 after that 4-yard gain. Second down and 11, just almost to the original line of scrimmage. Just a little bit shy for Zach Giese. So second and 11. Hunter Haas, the wing back to the right side. Kiefer Reisner and Giese into the backfield now for Menominee. At the 34-yard line. Trap play, give it to Haas, and Haas has nowhere to go as he is gobbled up immediately. Right at the 35. Or the 34, rather. Actually, it's going to be a short loss by Haas back to the 35. Hunter Hass, I believe, his first carry of the season. And now the Maroons have a third down. Third down and 11 from the 35. Nathan Nowak rolls to the right, back to pass, has Molesky. Molesky to the 30, to the 25, and he's tripped out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Real close to that first down marker on the far side of the field.
At the 21-yard line.
So a nice little pass play from Nowak to Molesky. Same one as before. As Keaton Molesky slips out of the backfield, and it's going to be a first down for Menominee as they move the chains to the 8:32 mark in this opening quarter. All the way to the 22-yard line on a 13-yard gain. So a 13-yard pass play. And now we have a timeout call by head coach Joe Noah as the Maroons wanted to go wide. So a timeout call down below. With that timeout, we'll take one as well. 8:32 to go, first quarter back after this.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Merritt, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like good neighbors, State Farm is there.
All right, now 8:32 remaining in this opening quarter. All tied up at 0. The first series of the game right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. As the Kewaunee Storm yet to touch the ball here in this contest. Kane driving the game to you as a #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Kane Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, O'Connell, and Marinette. Also Ekmar Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue, Menominee, probably supporting the Menominee Maroons. A few participating sponsors right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. First down and 10 now for the Menominee Maroons at the Kewaunee Storm 22-yard line. After the timeout call by head coach Joe Noah. Well, it looks like the Maroons are missing a player as Ethan Molesky. No, it wasn't Molesky. That ran off. We're waiting for Maroon to run in, and say it's Tanner Mathias is ready to go. Wing formation, power to the right side. Molesky over there from the right hash. Snap to keeper. Reisner behind him. Reisner will pick it up and fight his way through traffic and take the ball to the 23-yard line, possibly losing a yard. A snap a little bit behind Kiefer. And we're going to say a short loss of 1. There'll be a second down and 11. So after the timeout, the Maroons a little discombobulated. Now Kiefer Reisner comes back in. Ethan Molesky out there as well. And the Maroons will spread things out. Peyton Molesky wide to the left. Actually, Molesky's running off the field. This is going to be a flag because Peyton Molesky was in the huddle. So the Maroons very confused at this point. There's too many men in the huddle. An easy call as the official was watching Peyton Molesky run off. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on Menominee. And now the Maroons had the play out there that they want. Second down at about 16.
Clint Paris, please report
back to the
press
28.
box. Clint Paris.
So second and 15 from the 28. Two receivers to the left. Quick pass offside to Ethan Molesky. Molesky coming up now. Molesky trying to break tackles to the 20-yard line. As far as he will go, they might give him actually only the 21. About a 7-yard gain for Nowak to Molesky. Bringing up a third down and a 9.
Third down and 9.
So a 7-yard pickup on the pass play.
21-yard line.
Third down and 9 now for the Maroons at the Kewaunee 21-yard line. Hunter Hass wide to the right side. Nathan Nowak slot to the right. Geezy and Razor into the backfield. Two receivers off to the left as well. From the left hash of Kewaunee's 21. Molesky in motion from left to right. They want to run and keep Razor to the right side. Razor trying to get the edge, and he's tripped up on a terrific tackle, submarined by Noah Kleiman as he ran right through the block and then got a hold of Razor and tripped him up and brought him down. After a short gain, actually no gain, it'll be a fourth down and 9.
Fourth down.
So Kiefer Reisner, no yards there. 6:46 to go, first quarter, first series of the ball game for the Menominee Maroons. Fourth down and 9. at the Kewaunee 21-yard line from the right hash. Ethan Molesky wide to the left side, slot left, Nathan Nowak. Actually, nope. Slot left, Howell. Howell in motion from left to right. The snap to Nowak, back to pass Nowak, looks right, zips it left side, and overshot his intended receiver, Ethan Molesky, in the fourth down. The Maroons will turn it over on downs. Nowak looked right, trying to get Molesky cutting across the field. The first incompletion of the game for Nathan Nowak results in the Maroons turning the ball over on downs. As a drive fizzles out at the 6:25 mark here in this opening quarter. As now we will see the Kewaunee Storm for their first time tonight. And they will break huddle. Noah Kleiman under center. A slot to the left with Jurabek. Two backs behind him. Another receiver wide to the left as well from the Menominee 21-yard line. Back to pass. Kleiman zips it over to the right side. Wide open. Had a receiver. It goes well over his head. Austin Jurabek, who's in the slot, just did a 5-yard out, and the pass sailed into the student section. I'm sorry, right above the coach's head into the bench area. With Noah Kleiman's first pass, incomplete. Bringing up a second down. So 2nd and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Jurabek wide to the right side. Slot right, Jacob Baston. One receiver to the left as well. Split backs coming up behind. Kleiman spins, hands off. First back hit and then brought down is Travis Squires. Squires now tried to bounce the outside, but he was then tripped up. So Travis Squires, brought down by Adam Beiersdorf of the Menominee Maroons. A gain of about 3. So Travis Squires gets some positive yardage for the Kewaunee Storm. 2nd and 7, under 6 minutes remaining first quarter. We are scoreless. Cameron Hannaran wide to the left, two receivers wide to the right. Split backs coming up behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center. Kleiman 3-step drop, looking to the right side. Pressure coming, zips it center of the field. It's up and it's caught on his knees to the 35-yard line. As a quick zip pass over to Mitch Kudik. So Mitch Kudik moves the chains
at the 35
after that 11-yard pickup. 11-yard pass play. First down and 10 now for the Kewaunee Storm. On their own 35. Two receivers left, one to the right side. I formation on the way behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center, checking over that Menominee Maroon defense, and the offensive line jumps. A little too touchy was Ethan Schleiss, and Schleiss jumped offside for a 5-yard penalty, the first call of the game against the Kewaunee Storm. 5:23 remaining. We are in this opening quarter. Still scoreless according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Give Kenter Deanna a call for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs. 715-732-0427. Good old-fashioned power I formation coming up here for the Kewaunee Storm. Two receivers left, one to the right side. Kleiman, 3-step drop, quick pass over to the right side, up and nearly intercepted. Good job by Nathan Nowak to jump the route and knock that one down. Quick pass was intended for Mitch Kutka. And that one will fall incomplete. With 5:09 remaining, the clock will stop. 2nd down and 15 for the Storm. And they will brick huddle again, led by Noah Kleiman, their quarterback. Wide to the right, it's Kutka, slot right as well. Another receiver coming my way, wide to left, and Jurabek. I formation behind Kleiman. Kleiman under center now. Taking his time, couple hard counts. Kleiman back to pass, actually handoff, burst back through. Hitting and brought down immediately at the 34-yard line. A late flag will fly in as Alex Robinson on the call.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Baxter and company there for the Maroons.
Drew Baxter leading the way for Menominee as Baxter held on. Looks like they're going to talk to the captain of Kewaunee. Don't know what the official call is. Late flag that came in. A 5-yard face masking penalty on the Menominee Maroons. This will not give the Storm the first down. It'll bring the ball to the 38-yard line. As they take the penalty. Third penalty of the game on Menominee here in this first quarter with 4:53 remaining. To the 38, 2nd down and 8. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. I formation again behind Kleiman. Kleiman under center, checking over that Menominee Maroon defensive front. Kleiman spins, fakes a handoff, back to pass, pressure coming. He'll float it to the screen to the right side, hauling it in to the first down to the 45 and knocked out of bounds to the midfield marker was Alex Robinson. Robinson broke a tackle as a screen got a hold of the Maroons there. And they'll spot the ball all the way to the 50-yard line. But Nathan Nowak getting the tackle, saving that at the far side of the field.
At the 50-yard line.
But a 12-yard screen pass moves the chains. And as Alex Robinson hauled that one in. Two receivers left, one to the right side from the 50-yard line. First down and 10 for the Storm. Kleiman with a power eye. Spins, hands off, hit, and gobbled up immediately. Ran the 50. Maybe driven back for a loss of a yard. Yeah, it's a quick hitter to Travis Squires again. Squires nowhere to go.
The ball carrier was Travis Squires. Tackle made by Justin Castor.
There's Justin Castor there for Menominee. Taking up the tackle as the Menominee defensive line all over Squires. So second down and 10 now from the 50-yard line for the Kewaunee Storm. The Maroon defense trying to make a stand here with 4:05 to go. First quarter, we are scoreless. Two receivers to the left, one to the right side. I formation again on the way behind Kleiman. And Kleiman sets his team down to the three-point stance again, taking a lot of time. And he'll pitch all this way to the left side. Coming my way is Alex Robinson. Hit, tripped up in the backfield, back to the 46-yard line. All over him, Sam Larson for the Menominee Maroons as he submarined him, bringing him down for the loss of 3, maybe 4. Back to the 47-yard line for a loss of 3 is where they're going to mark it. Good job for Sam Larson for Menominee. Nowhere to go on the pitch out for Alex Robinson. And now it's going to be this third down and a 13 from the 47. Two receivers left, now one wide to the right side, split back to the backfield behind Kleiman. Kleiman again, three-step drop, back to pass, looks right now, looks left, airs out to the right side of the field, it's up and it's batted away. Nathan Nowak, a terrific job defensively. Intended for Cameron Hanrahan, the ball hung up there a little bit, Nathan Nowak came and swatted that one down.
Nathan Nowak there defensively for the Maroons.
As it'll force the Storm to punt this one away. As it'll line up in punt formation. From their own 47-yard line, Ethan Molesky will drop back to return this one. To punt this one away, Jacob Baston for the Storm. Molesky back at his own 20-yard line with 3:11 remaining. Baston hauls in a high snap, pressure coming nearly blocked. This one angles well, and it hits at the 27-yard line, and it gets a big Kewaunee roll across the 20 to the 15-yard line, where it would be then down by Travis Squires. Took a nice Kewaunee bounce. Looked like it was angling out of bounds. Right before it went out to the 27, it stayed inbounds and got an extra 12-yard roll. So with 3:02 remaining, the Menominee Maroons will get the ball back here in the first quarter. Menominee drove 60 yards their last series before they turned it over on downs. Now the offense will be right back out onto the field. From their own 15-yard line, single wing formation with Ethan Molesky to the right side. Up the middle, it'll be Nowak. Nowak pushing his way to the 20 and shuffles his feet to the 22-yard line with Zach Giese leading the way. It's a nice little run for Nathan Nowak to get a big chunk of yardage. Picking up about 6 yards is where they're going to mark it. To the 22. So a 6-yard scamper for Nathan Nowak. Bringing up a second down and 4. And the Maroons, again, too many people into the backfield. The flag will be thrown. For the second time today, the 4th penalty on Menominee this quarter. Yeah, there's now miscommunication. They just need to back up and not get in a huddle. With them issuing in new people. Second down and a 9. As they'll spot it back to the 17. Wing formation power to the right side of Hunter Haas. And it's going to be Reisner to run. Reisner tripped up as he tripped over an ankle and falls down. It looks like at the 15-yard line. Might be a loss for Kiefer Reisner trying to go on the left side. We'll see. It is going to be a loss of a yard. So Nathan Nowak's nice run to start it really is not going anywhere now for the Menominee Maroons. Third down and 10. Let's see, third down and 9, back to the 16. Ethan Molesky, wing to the right side. Back to pass, Nowak. Nowak zips it, center of the field, looking for Molesky. Molesky couldn't haul it in off his fingertips. Tried to adjust, and he couldn't seem to do so, and it looks like Ethan Molesky has a little bit of a cramp in his calf. He'll jump up and hobble off underneath his own power. And that's what happened. It was a nice pass. Molesky just kind of did a little shuffle when the ball's in the air. It'll be a fourth down and a 9, and now for the Maroons, they're going to have to punt this one away. That penalty really hurt them. Their fourth penalty of the game. And we have a minute 37 remaining here in this first quarter. As the Maroons will line up to punt this one away. As keeper Reisner will punt it away. It's Mitch Kutka at the 49-yard line to return this one for the Storm. Reisner gets a foot into it. Kutka lets it bounce and rolls past him. And it'll be down by Hunter Haas at the 47-yard line. So the Storm will head back out onto the field. Scoreless here in Menominee. Kewaunee's putting their second series into effect here with a minute 29 remaining in the opening quarter. Again, it is scoreless here on your Bay Cities radio dial. And the Storm will break huddle. First down and 10 from the Menominee, or from their own 47. Slot left in Jurabic, two receivers wide to the right. And an official timeout. Now ready to go. Wide to the right side, Mitch Kuka, slot right as well. Again, slot left is Jurabic. I formation behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman bobbled the snap. He wants to keep it himself. He's going to push his way forward and gain a yard. When he bobbled the snap, I think he was supposed to hand it off to the deep back man, Alex Robinson. But with the bobble, he missed the timing of it. And then he just took it through the hole and gained a yard, maybe two. They might give him the 49.
Second down.
They haven't placed the ball down yet. Now they will at the 48 for a gain of a yard. 1 yard gain for Noah Kleiman. Two receivers right, slot left with Jurabic. Kewaunee still going right to left in your Bay Cities radio dial. Under a minute to play, first quarter. I formation behind Kleiman. Kleiman sets a team, spins, hands off. Hit in the backfield is Robinson. Robinson trying to push his way forward to break tackles, but he cannot do so. Spun his way, but the Menominee Maroon defense stuck with him with Hunter Schomer leading the way. And they'll give him a short gain of a yard, but not much there to the 49. It's the 1 yard gain for Alex Robinson. It'll be a third down and 8 now for Kewaunee on their own 49. Wide to the right side, Cameron Hammer in. Slot to the right as well. My way, slot left, Mitch Kutka. I formation behind Kleiman again. Kleiman from his own 49, 20 seconds remaining. First quarter, back to pass, looking to the right side. Kleiman wants to air it out, has his man. It's up, and it's incomplete. Had his man open, and Jacob Basson couldn't seem to hold on to it. Hit him right in the hands, and then it goes over them and right over his right shoulder and falls incomplete to bring up fourth down. So that will stop the clock. It would have been enough for the first down. He would have been hit and brought down immediately. Nathan Nowak was right there. 13 and a half seconds to go first quarter. Ethan Molesky will drop back to return the punt. Coming from Jacob Baston. So Molesky back to his own 14-yard line with 13 and a half seconds to go. It's fourth down and 8. Quick kick. Molesky on the run. He'll field it at his own 13-yard line. Gets a block to the 20, 25-30 around the right edge. Still on his feet, stays in bounds and forced out of bounds. And then thrown down, and a flag will fly as Ethan Molesky was well out of bounds when he was thrown to the ground at the 43-yard line. So a late hit out of bounds on the Kewaunee Storm is going to give the Maroons some extra yardage here. It's a nice return for Ethan Molesky, a 30-yard return to the 43. 0.1 seconds up there on the clock. As he'll march this one off. Personal foul. So from the 43 all the way to the other 43-yard line. 42-yard line, rather. Into Kewaunee territory, that 15-yard penalty. And up the middle, Zach Geezy. Geezy trying to bounce the outside, keeping the feet moving to the 40-yard line is where he will bring it for a 2-yard gain to end the first quarter.
For the Storm.
So the 2-yard pickup for Zach Giese will end the first quarter. We are scoreless here according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and come back with your second quarter after this in your Bay Cities radio dial.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M Sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at dextersrestaurantonline.com and like us on Facebook.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Narrett, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Narrett, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like a good neighbor.
And back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. I'm Josh Kellner. Glad you could join me here. No score on that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. The Menominee Maroons on the attack now. Second down and 8 at the Kewaunee 40-yard line after the 2-yard run by Zach Giese. So Menominee will now go right to left at your Bay Cities radio dial. Andrew Lindeman, the Menominee Maroon center, up to the ball. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the left. Keeper Racer, a wing to the right with a double wing formation. Nowak and Giese into the backfield for Menominee. Snap to Nowak. Nowak up the middle now. Nice hole for Nathan. He'll take it to the 35. 35. They might give him the 34, depending on how far he's stretched out. The way it's going to be a 5-yard pickup for Nathan Nowak. It's a nice run for him to the 35 in Kewaunee territory. Nathan Nowak, 3 carries with 15 yards now. Third down and 3 for the Maroons at the Kewaunee 35. 11:30 remaining in the second quarter. Double wing formation. Molesky to the left. Race him to the right side. Actually, Nowak to the right side. Giese up the middle now. Giese has a first down to the 30. Quick snap, and Zach Giese up the middle real fast to the 30 for a 5-yard gain. So back-to-back 5-yard pickups for Menominee. And they get the first down. Center of the field. Double wing formation again for the Maroons. Nowak has a snap. Rolling to the right side. This Nowak high pass over to Reisner and goes over his head. A little high and a little behind. Nathan Nowak had to quickly release that one with a hand in his face. As he's had some success with that early on. The first 3 pass plays are like that. As he started off 3 for 3. Since then, he's had 3 incompletions. That will stop the clock with 11:07 to go in this second quarter. Again, no score here at Walton Blesh in Menominee. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the left. Nathan Nowak, a wing to the right. Reisner and Giese into the backfield for the Maroons. Kiefer Reisner now wants to run to the right side. Gets a block from Giese, bouncing to the outside, lowers his shoulder, keeps the feet moving, pushing his way forward, and knocked out of bounds just shy of that first down marker on the far side of the field, with Kiefer Reisner going up the middle off the right side. A gain of about 9 yards for Kiefer Reisner, bringing up a short second down now. They're looking at this one. It's going to be enough for a first down. The nose of the ball was right on the marker on that far side of the field where Reisner was forced out. So the 10-yard pickup for Kiefer on his 5th carry of the game. First down and 10 Menominee at the 20-yard line. Up the middle it's Zach Giese, and Giese is brought onto the line of scrimmage. Might have got a yard. But not much for Zach Giese, as a defensive front for Kewaunee was all over that. There'll be a second down and 9 after a short gain of a yard. 10:37 remaining, first half. Still scoreless. Andrew Lindeman up to the ball for the Maroons. From the right hash at the Kewaunee 19. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the left. Nowak, a wing to the right. Reisner in at tailback. Molesky goes in motion from left to right for Menominee. Reisner now wants to run, trying to get the edge. He has it, pushing his way forward and knocked out of bounds. Nope, they're going to see he was down before he went out on that far side of the field. We'll have to wait to the spot that Kiefer gets on that far side. Gain of about 5 for Kiefer, bringing up a third down and 5. 5-yard pickup for Reisner. With 9:58 to go, second quarter. The Maroons have it right at the 16-yard line. Molesky a wing to the left. Reisner a wing to the right. Again, Nowak now in at tailback. Nowak looking to pass with one to the left side. Nowak will keep it and run down. They think it's the edge. To the 10. He's knocked out of bounds to the 10-yard line. Probably just shy of the 10, depending on where he went out. As Nowak looking to pass, and he tucked it and ran on that left side. Real close to the first down marker again. They might bring in the sticks and measure this one. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like he'll be a little bit shy. And they might want to bring it in and measure this. I think he's going to be about a length of the football shy. Nope, they're going to bring it in. It's going to be 4th down and short. So 4th down and short for the Menominee Maroons after that 4-yard gain. Or 5-yard gain, rather. Keeper Reisner dives his way forward, and Keeper should have enough for the first down.
First down, Maroons.
So first down for Menominee to move the chains. It should be a first down and goal here, and it will be at the 9-yard line after that 2-yard pickup. So the 2-yard gain for Keeper Reisner. And the Maroons, first and goal at the 9. Molesky, that's Ethan Molesky, a wing to the left. Reisner, a wing to the right. Nowak and Giese into the backfield. Giese up the middle, trying to go off the right side. Zach Giese across the 5, keeping the feet moving. Brought down shy of the goal line. At about the 1, maybe the 2-yard line. Nice strong run for Zach Giese. Had a little bit of a seam, not much of a hole, but just enough for Zach Giese to squeak his way through it for a 7-yard gain to the 2. So second and goal at the 2 with just under 9 minutes to play in this first half. Nowak a wing to the right. Molesky a wing to the left. Center of the field at the 2. In Kewaunee territory. Reisner and Giese into the backfield. Getting a call, Reisner. Reisner spins, and he was tripped up from behind, and he'll bring his ball just shy of that goal line to the 1.
Tackled by William Collins McGovern.
So a 1-yard gain for Keeper Reisner.
Third down.
And it'll be a third and goal at the 1-yard line.
Less than a yard.
8:20 remaining in the first half here in Menominee. With the Maroons trying to put the first points on the board against Kewaunee. Ethan Molesky, wing to the left. Reisner, wing to the right. Nowak and Giese into the backfield. Up the middle, Zach Giese. Giese dives his way forward. Touchdown, Menominee! Late call, but Giese got it to pound it in. 1-yard touchdown run by Zach Giese, and the Maroons strike first. 8:06 to go, second quarter. And we have an injury down below, an injured Kewaunee player. As the Menominee Maroons drop down to a knee with the injury. With trainer Derek Butler out there immediately to help out the young man with the injury. So with a shaken up Kewaunee Storm player down below in the end zone after the 1-yard touchdown run by Zach Giese, we're just going to take a quick break and come back with the extra point after this.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, the injured Kewaunee Storm player is walking off underneath his own power, so he's ready to go. As the Menominee Maroons will get set to line up for their extra point attempt with Thor Fluke to try to tack it on here after that 1-yard touchdown run by Zach Giese. As we wait Fluke to put this one through with 8:06 remaining in the first half.
Fluke's kick is up.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Menominee 7, Kewaunee nothing. Back after this.
Let me tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has AMSOIL for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. 2677. Whew, that's right.
Well, after a 1-yard touchdown run by Zach Geezy, the Menominee Maroons are on top of the Kewaunee Storm, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Give Kenter Deanna a call at Johnson Sewer Cleaning for 715-732-0427. 8 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in this first half. As back deep to return this one for Kewaunee is Austin Jarabek. To kick it off for the Maroons will be Thor Fluke. So Thor has them all teed up at the 40-yard line. Kewaunee going left to right on your Bay Cities radio dial. Fluke has the whistle. Here's his approach. Very high, short end over and kick, fielded at the 41-yard line. Then Fluke will bring him down to the 45. One of the middlemen for Antigo hauled that one in and brought it down. Sam LeCaptain will take it to the 45. At least maybe the 46, so a pretty short kickoff for Fluke. So Kewaunee will start things off first down and 10 from their own 46 with the Menominee Maroons on top 7-0. Far side of the field, they break huddle. Austin Dropic will set things. Slot right with Baston. Receiver wide to the right side and Squires. Actually, Squires is the deep back. Wide to the right is Mitch Kudka. And now a timeout called by head coach Kurt Flatton as they have some confusion down below as well. Visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street in Menominee or give them a call at 906-863-5592. Again, timeout down to the field called by the Kewaunee Storm. Plecek Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating, crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs for over 25 years. Located right here in the Menominee-Marina area. Plecek Fabricating and Crane Rental, here locally. Well, 8 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the first half. The Maroons lead this one over Kewaunee 7-0. First down and 10 for the Storm after the timeout called by head coach Kurt Flatton. They'll break huddle from their own 46. Wide to the right side, they'll send Kutka. Slot to the left with Austin Drobick. Slot right as well with Baston. I formation coming up behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center. Observes the Menominee Maroon defense in front. Taking off a couple hard counts. Quick hitter up the middle. Big hole brought down across midfield to the 48-yard line. A bowling ball and Alex Robinson with a nice little run into Menominee territory. Justin Castor on the tackle there. The quick handoff gain about 6 yards. So a 6-yard pick at that time for Robinson. All the way to the Menominee 49 is where they're going to officially spot the ball. Two receivers to the right, one to the left again. I formation behind Kleiman. At the Menominee 49, and now a flag will fly. Let's see what this one is going to say. Procedure penalty on the Kewaunee Storm. So march them back 5 yards. Basically erases that 6-yard gain for Alex Robinson, bringing up a second down and 9 back to the 46. So second down and a long 9, second down and 10 now for the Storm after the penalty. Kutka wide to the right, slot right with Baston. Wide to the left is Jarabek. I formation again behind Kleiman. Kleiman under center. Now Noah will spin, handoff second back through, hit and driven down immediately is Travis Squires with nowhere to go. The Menominee Maroon defensive line all over Squires. Drew Baxter leading the way. And Drew Baxter and actually Adam Beiersdorf as well, with no gain for Squires. Squires 3 carries for 3 total yards this evening. 6:35 to go. We're in the first half, second quarter action. 7-0 at Menominee. Wide to the right side, Kutka again. Wide to the left is Jarabek with a slot to the left with Sam the captain. I formation behind Kleiman from their own 46-yard line. Fake the hand up, back to passes. Kleiman zips it center of the field. It's up and it's intercepted by the Maroons to the 40. It's Molesky across midfield. Ethan Molesky breaks a tackle, lowers his shoulder to the 35-yard line. Ethan Molesky, the Maroons safety, read the eyes of Noah Kleiman, jumped the route and took it to the Kewaunee 35. Nice job that time for Ethan Molesky to get the pick. So the Maroons in business here with 6:10 remaining in the second quarter. On a 20-yard return on an interception by Ethan Molesky. And it's first down and 10 now for the Maroons. They spot the ball at the 34-yard line. Nathan Nowak trying to bounce to the outside to the 30, breaks and tackles, still on his feet to the 20. Nathan Nowak to the 10. Nowak to the 5. Touchdown, Menominee. The interception by Ethan Molesky sets up a 34-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak, who broke multiple tackles as the Maroons just put 6 more up there on the board. Nice strong run for Nathan Nowak. As we await Fluke to tack on the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. Menominee 14, Kewaunee nothing. Back after this.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Ocado Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
Well, after the interception by Ethan Molesky, the Maroons, it took them one play, and it was Nathan Nowak, a 34-yard scamper. Thor Fluke's extra point being good. Menominee now on top of the Kewaunee Storm. 14-0 according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Yeah, give Kenter Deanna a call, 715-732-0427. The interception from Kleiman right to Ethan Molesky for the Menominee Maroons sophomore safety. So Fluke to kick this one off now for the Maroons. As Drobick is back deep to return this one. Fluke, nice kick, high, long, end-over and kick at the 15-yard line. It's Drobick to the 20, 25-yard line. Trying to bounce the outside. Great tackle on the far side. In open field, keeper Reisner will bring him down. No one picked up Reisner. He dove at him and got him by the ankles and dropped him immediately. To the 24-yard line is where the Storm will start things. First down and 10 from there. With 5:55 remaining in the first half. Again, Menominee on top, 14-0.
Against the Maroons.
Oh, there's a penalty against Menominee. I didn't see what the official call was. I didn't even actually see a flag on the field, but looks like the Maroons are going to have to re-kick it here. It's been offsides. Yeah, I missed the official call. So they'll re-kick things here. Pretty quiet here at Walton Blesh today with Menominee on top 14-0. They didn't march anything off. Ball is still teed up at the 40. And Fluke will tee it up at the 40. There we go. I think Thor knew it. The Maroons knew it. They didn't march back 5 yards. Now they'll march back to the 35-yard line. So Fluke will tee it up at the 35. Drobick. It's actually only switch things up. It will not be Drobick. It's going to be Alex Robinson back deep to return this one. Drobick has moved up to the middle position on the right side, and the left side is Mitch Kupka. And they have also Jacob Baston in the middle. So Fluke teed up at the 35-yard line, 5:55 remaining in the first half. Fluke barely gets this one off. This one rolls out of bounds to the 37-yard line. They might re-kick again. And someone from Kewaunee not happy. He's a little frustrated down below. With another penalty Let's see if the Storm will just take the ball at the 38. They're talking to the captains right now. See they'll march them back 5 yards, or take the penalty, or take it there at the 40. They'll take it at the 40. So first down and 10 for the Kewaunee Storm from their own 40-yard line.
First down, Kewaunee at the
5:55 remaining, first half. One receiver to the left, two to the right side. I formation behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman spins, hands off Robinson, who's hit and met after he gains 1 yard.
7 the ball carrier.
Leading the way, Drew Baxter for Menominee.
Baxter.
With Robinson nowhere to go, a short gain of a yard, bringing up a second down and long 9.
Second down.
The 1 yard gain for Alex Robinson. 4 carries for 5 yards for Robinson. Right now, 32 total yards of offense for the Kewaunee Storm with 5:28 remaining in the second quarter. Wide to the right side, Cameron Hanran. 2 receivers to the left for Noah Kleiman. Second down and 9 from their own to the 41-yard line. I formation, man in motion, and Drobic from left to right. Spinning, handing off, big hole up the middle, and hit by Keeper Racer, and driven backwards to Alex Robinson. Robinson gained about 3, maybe 4 yards before he was met by Keeper Racer from his linebacking position. Raisner stood up Robinson and dropped him down to the 44 for a gain of 3.
Third down and about 5. Ball is on the 40,
so the 3-yard pickup for Alex Robinson. Third down and a long 5, third down and 6 at the 44. 4:47 in ticking second quarter. Menominee on top 14-0. Drobic to the right. Now he wants to go to the left side. Offset I formations. Check that. Split backs and backfield behind Kleiman. 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right side for Kleiman. Kleiman 2-step drop. Pressure now coming. Bounce out of the pocket now. Going to the right side. Kleiman pump fake once. Pressure from all angles. Knocked out of bounds. Shy of that first down marker on the scamper. Nice run that time for Noah Kleiman. As he was finally forced out of bounds by Peyton Molesky. Close to that first down. I think he will be shy. At about the 48-yard line.
It'll bring up fourth down.
So a 4-yard pickup on that scamper for Kleiman. As he was flushed from the pocket, bringing up a 4th down and a yard. Long yard for the Kewaunee Storm. The Maroons going to try to hold them here with the Storm having the ball on their own at 49. 49-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. I formation on the way. Man in motion, Drobic from left to right. Kleiman under center. Kleiman quarterback sneak has a first down right to the 50-yard line. Quick snap and dove his way forward. Drew Baxter tried to meet him, but Kleiman really went underneath of Baxter, sliding his way forward. Placed the ball just on the Menominee side of the 50 to move the chains. So basically about a 2-yard gain, we'll say, to move the chains for the Kewaunee Storm with Noah Kleiman. First down and 10, Kewaunee at the Menominee 49. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side, split backs in the backfield behind Kleiman. Kleiman now sets his team with that 3-point stance. 2-step drop, looks right now, looks left, floats it left side, and it's up and nearly intercepted and falls incomplete. Keeper Racer got some hands on it and went through his thumbs, intended for Austin Drobic. Good read that time for Raisner, and the pass will fall incomplete. The clock will stop at 3:57. Incomplete pass in that far side of the field. Bringing up a second down and 10 from the Menominee 49-yard line. Hanneran wide to the left, slot left, Jacob Baston. My way wide to the right side is Kutka. I formation again behind Kleiman. Kleiman under center, back to pass again. Pressure coming, center of the field, has his man. It's up, and did it hit the grass, or are they going to call it complete? They're going to call it a catch at the 41-yard line. Sliding down to his knees, Mitch Kutka somehow regained control for a 9-yard completion. Ball nearly hit the official. Well, he held on to it, Mitch Kutka did, for his second completion of the game. Third down and a yard for the Kewaunee Storm. 3:30 remaining, second quarter. Wide to the left side is Hanneran. Now he's going to come wide to the right. Ran the wrong way again. Slot right with Drobic. Receiver also to the left. Split backs on the way behind Kleiman. Drobic in motion from right to left. Back to pass Kleiman again. Looking to the left side. Pressure coming. Bounces it up now. Wants to run. Makes a move. Makes the defender fall down. He has the first down and brought down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Nice little run again for Noah Kleiman once he's flushed out of the pocket. That time Tanner Mathias had the penetration. They'll spot that to 37 for about a 4-yard gain. So the 4-yard pickup giving the Storm the first down at the 37-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side, 2:53 remaining in second quarter. Split backs behind Kleiman. Kleiman again under center, 2-step drop, back to pass. Pressure coming again. Kleiman nearly hit and brought down. He's forced, running to the right side. This time he's brought down at the 41-yard line by Peyton Molesky. Lots of penetration coming from the Menominee Maroon defensive front, and Peyton Molesky came up and made a nice play with Kleiman looking to run. Losing 2, maybe 3 yards. They'll call this a 3-yard loss back to the 40. So nowhere to go that time for Noah Kleiman. Second down and 12 to the 40. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. I formation again behind Kleiman. Menominee leads this one by 14 over the Kewaunee Storm. Kleiman spins, hands off first back through up the middle. Nice little hole. A flag will fly again and brought down to the 37-yard line. Sam Severin getting the run in the vicinity of a face masking penalty. We'll wait and see what the official call is down below. As right now, Sam Severin brought the ball to the 37. Now they're talking to the Menominee Maroon captain. We'll have to wait and see what the official call is. Holding penalty. Yeah, the flag was thrown right in the pile where Severin was brought down. So a big penalty back to the 49. So a 10-yard penalty on the Storm. Lots of penalties in this game here for one half of football. 4 penalties on the Storm, 5 penalties on Menominee. Second down and 21 to the 49-yard line. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right side. Split backs and backfield behind Kleiman with a minute 40 remaining second quarter. Kleiman back to pass, 3-step drop, pressure now coming. Kleiman hits the backfield, brought down, sacked back to the 48-yard line by Zach Easy. And now a timeout called, I believe, by Menominee with a minute 29 to go, taking their second timeout of the game. But a nice job for Zach Geezy to bring him down back to the 47-yard line. And do we have a flag down there to talk to the Menominee Maroon captain, I believe? See if the Maroons will decline this one. Don't know what the official call is. It was a 4-yard sack, Zach Geezy. And the officials are talking to themselves right now. Illegal man downfield? I don't know. Couldn't really. All right, either way, it's going to be a third down. With a minute 29 remaining. There's a timeout called by the Menominee Maroons. And now I guess they'll start the timeout. With a minute 29 remaining in the second quarter, 14-0 Menominee. And visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street, Menominee, or give them a call, 906-863-5592. Ekmer Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue, Menominee. They also proudly support the Menominee Maroons. And Kane Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Oconto, and Marinette. Driving the game to you as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. That's Kane. Also, Anderson Kell Funeral Home, located in Menominee. They probably support the Maroons. They also want to wish them best luck this season. Third down and 24 now for the Kewaunee Storm. Back to the 47-yard line. A minute 29 remaining. Second quarter. Menominee on top, 14-0. And the Storm will break huddle. Wide to the right side, Mitch Kugkup. Wide to the left, they'll send Cameron Hammeran. Split backs in the backfield coming up behind Noah Kleiman. So Kleiman under center now from his own 47. 3-step drop back to pass. Pressure now come. They set up the screen. And it's up and it's caught by Robinson, who's hit and brought down immediately by Kiefer Raisner. Raisner read the play perfectly. It's going to be a loss of yardage. And the Maroons quickly call timeout. For progress will give him the 45. That's a 3-yard loss, or a 2-yard loss, rather. And the Maroons quickly call timeout. So timeout down in the field. I'm going to take a quick 30 as well with a minute 19 remaining. Back after this. Second quarter action on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Menza and Zach, your local Tempstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin. For your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands. Installation in new construction and remodels. Along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzach.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
Well, we have 1 minute and 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Maroons just burnt through their timeouts as they will have the ball back with the Kewaunee Storm looking to punt here. They'll have a third down and 27, it looks like. Or, I'm sorry, fourth down and 27. And this ball is back to their own 45-yard line. Ethan Molesky will return this one for the Maroons. And Jacob Baston will punt it away. 14-0 Menominee. Again, a minute 19 to go, second quarter. As Molesky back at his own 24. Baston gets a foot into it. End over and kick. There's a chance to return this one from his own 25-yard line is Molesky. Molesky makes a few players miss, and he'll take it to the 36. 37-yard line is Ethan Molesky. So about a 10-yard return for Molesky. As the Menominee Maroons, with a minute 11 to remaining, let's see what they can do here. First down and 10 from their own at the 36-yard line. Hunter Haas wide to left. Ethan Molesky slot left. Sam Larson slot right. Another receiver wide to the right side. Geezy and Nowak into the backfield. Molesky goes in motion from left to right. Back to pass, the Nowak in. Flags fly again. Let's see what this penalty is going to be. With the Maroons looking to pass. Procedure penalty on Menominee. Marching back 5 yards. Their sixth penalty of the game. For 30 total yards. And it'll be a first down and a 15 now, back to the 31. Haas wide to left. Actually, Molesky now wide to left. Slot left is Ethan Molesky. Peyton Molesky is wide to left. Two receivers to the right. Nowak back to pass. Looking to pass to Nathan. Works over to Peyton and goes through his head. The hook and ladder was set up perfectly, but Peyton Molesky took his eyes off the ball. Looking to pitch to Zach Geezy, who had nothing but green grass in front of him. A minute 6 remaining. So the incomplete pass will stop the clock. And the Maroons have a second down and 15. Two receivers left, two to the right side from their own 31-yard line. Nowak back to pass again, looking to the right side, floats it to the right, has his man up there, and it's in and out of the hands of Hunter Haas, who had two steps on the defender. So another incomplete pass for Menominee and a drop. Nathan Nowak is putting the ball in perfect position. The receivers just can't seem to hold on to the ball tonight. Back-to-back incomplete passes, and it's third down with a minute 2 remaining. Right here in the second quarter, 14-0 Maroons. Peyton Molesky wide to the left, Ethan Molesky slot left. Two receivers wide to the right side. They'll empty the backfield. Send Zach Geezy out there for the screen pass. Geezy looking to get some running room to the 35 and brought down from behind to the 38-yard line. And Zach Geezy, a little slow to get up for the Maroons, brought down from behind. And Geezy will try to hobble off underneath his own power for Menominee. And he'll run over back to the huddle with 52 seconds remaining. That looked like almost a horse collar tackle down below, but no one called the official right there. And now we have a timeout called, I believe, by the Kewaunee Storm with 52 seconds to go. So two dropped passes by the Menominee Maroons have really given the Storm a chance here. And then Zach Geezy's completion, a little screen pass, picked up 7 yards. Well, the Maroons have a fourth down and 8. So a 7-yard completion to Geezy. And it's going to be fourth down. Actually, it was not a timeout called. It must have been like an injury timeout. Now we're ready to play. Clock will tick, 47 seconds to go. As Nathan Nowak will punt this one away. Mitch Kutka back to return this one. Let's see if Nowak will let the clock tick down as far as he can here. He'll get it, and he'll punt it away. Nice kick. Kutka dropping way back to the 25-yard line on the run. And he'll be brought down immediately. A nice open field tackle again by the Menominee Maroons. This time, hauling him down was Spencer Howell. With 29 seconds to go, the Storm have a timeout, one or two timeouts remaining. Actually, two timeouts left. Another first down and 10 from their own 31. So the Maroons having to punt it away. The Storm have it back. Again, 29 seconds to go. Menominee on top, 14-0. Kewaunee has it on their own 30. And they'll send a receiver wide to the right in Jarabic. Slot to the right side with Mitch Kutka. Two receivers to left. Ethan Lesky, the Maroon safety, playing deeper than normal, back 18 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Noah Clement back to pass, looks to the left, he'll float, and it's up and is nearly intercepted by Molesky. He jumped the road again, in and out of his hands, and that would have been 6 points for the Maroons as Molesky read Clement's eyes the entire way, and he drops the interception, and the pass will fall incomplete. Good attempt that time for Ethan. And Clement's pass will fall to the ground and stop the clock with 25 seconds remaining. Second down and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Slot right, Jarabic. Wide to the right side, Kutka. Two receivers to left, also one back in the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center, three-step drop, looking to the left side. Kleiman floats it over there, has his man, it's up and it's caught, and then he's brought down immediately after a gain of 11. Inbounds in the far side of the field for Cameron Hanrahan. With 18 seconds to go, it should be an 11-yard gain on that pass play.
At the 41.
And now first down and 10. The clock will start. 15 seconds remaining. And it looks like, well, the Kewaunee Storm is a little bit out of sorts, and now they have to call timeout with 13 seconds remaining. 13 seconds to go, second quarter. Menominee on top, 14-0. Back after this.
Menza and Zach, your local Tempstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin. For your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands. Installation in new construction and remodels. Along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzac.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
Back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner with you yet again. 14-0, Menominee on top of Kewaunee, according to that Johnson circulating scoreboard. 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter. After the timeout called by head coach Kurt Flatton of the Storm, they're ready to go. From their own 42. Two receivers right. Two to the left. One back in the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman now under center for Kewaunee. Three-step drop back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll unleash. Let it go left side. It's up and it's caught. And the young man then stepped out of bounds to the far side of the field. Hauling it in again. Cameron Hanrahan.
Gain of 6 and second down.
A gain of 6.
Ball was at the 46-yard line.
To the 46-yard line in their own territory to the 46. After that pickup. As they're throwing in some people, in and out, in and out. Now they're ready to go. 8 seconds remaining. Here in the second quarter. Again, from their own 46-yard line, the Kewaunee Storm will break huddle. Hanrahan slot to the right. Kutka wide to the right. Two receivers to the left. Split backs in the backfield coming up behind Kleiman. Kleiman two-step drop, pressure coming. Floats it to the right side, and it's incomplete with 4 seconds now remaining. Intended for Hanrahan and Peyton Molesky in coverage.
Third down.
Bringing up a third down situation now for the Kewaunee Storm.
For a halftime show by
at halftime, we're going to have This Week in Sports from John Johnson of the MHSAA. I'll also bring you some unofficial individual and team statistics as well, all coming up at the half. As about 8:11 here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left side. 3rd down and 4 from the 46-yard line of Kewaunee for the Storm. 1 back at the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center, 3-step drop, pressure now coming back to pass. He'll be hit, flushed out of the pocket now. He wants to run, pump fake once across midfield, and then knocked out of bounds to the 38-yard line. They'll call a horse collar. And they'll get one more play here with no time on the clock. So on the far side of the field, another flag called on Menominee.
Flags on the play.
At the 37-yard line. Instead of going into the locker room at halftime, we're going to have one more play. Personal foul. Oh, it's a face mask on the horse collar.
Against the Maroons.
And they'll get one more play with no time on the clock. So a 17-yard gain on that run for Noah Kleiman. His largest of the night. He had 4 yards prior total. That's his 7th carry. He now has 21. Last play of the game, or the half, I'm sorry. 14-0 Maroons. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right side. 1 back in the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center from the 22-yard line. Kleiman flush out of the pocket. This time will be hit and then brought down back at the 27-yard line for a 5-yard sack. So the 5-yard loss. I think we're going to, I don't even know who to credit that one to, as there are 3 Maroons on Noah Kleiman for that sack. Either way, it brings us to halftime. Your halftime score, according to that Johnson Stewart Cleaning scoreboard, it is Menominee 14, Kewaunee nothing. Back after this on your Bay City's radio dial.
Hi, this is Paul, CEO of the Menominee County Federal Credit Union. We're proud to sponsor high school sports on Bay City's radio, and we encourage all of you to support high school athletics as well. We know there's no better way for our young people to learn the lessons of life than by competing in sports. The Menominee County Federal Credit Union, where you dream the dream, will help make it come true, with locations in Powers, Kearney, Stevenson, and Menominee. Persons living or working in Marinette and Menominee counties are eligible for membership.
Find your next truck at Kane, the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay for 2015. From the most dependable full-size pickups on the road, Kane delivers Silverado. Or the most advanced pickup ever, Kane delivers Sierra. Right now, visit Kane in Marinette or O'Connell to enter the Chevrolet Packers Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes. Win a 2016 Chevrolet and other great prizes. Over 300 quality vehicles at KaneGM.com, O'Connell and Marinette.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhaul. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machines fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at Bayside.motorsports.com.
Go west on 180 at the holiday. Save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. West on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to the riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride. If you dare, out with the cows in the country air. Save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at Riverside. From the west, take 64 until you get to our front door in Marinette. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. One way or another, get to Riverside. One way or another, get to Riverside.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you want to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
And back in right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner along with you again. It's halftime here. That Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard reads 14-0 Menominee. Hey, visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Snapper outdoor products. From their friendly sales staff to their certified service technicians, they've got you covered. Visit North Motorsports at 3711 10th Street, Menominee, or call them 906-863-5592. All right, you know how we got here. We'll start off first with a little game summary. No scoring in the first quarter. And then into the second quarter, the Maroons struck their first touchdown of the half, a 1-yard touchdown run by Zach Giese. Thor Fluke's extra point being good. 7-0 Menominee with 8:06 to go in the first half. After an Ethan Molesky interception at the 6:10 mark, it was one play later for the Menominee Maroons to strike on a 34-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak at the 5:58 mark. That was Thor Fluke's extra point being good. 14-0 Menominee at half, as that was the only scoring. All right, let's take a look now at some unofficial individual and team statistics. Let's start off first with the Kewaunee Storm. They ran at 33 total plays in the first half, 74 yards of offense, 27 rushing yards, 47 passing yards. They have one turnover. Noah Kleiman rushing 8 carries for 16 yards. Alex Robinson 5 carries for 8 yards. Travis Squires 3 carries for 3 yards. Noah Kleiman is 6 of 14 for 47 yards and an interception. As Connor Hammerhand has 2 catches for 17 yards. Mitch Kutka has 2 catches for 20 yards. Alex Robinson 2 carries for 10 yards. 4 penalties in the Storm, totaling 35 yards. Let's take a look at the Menominee Maroons.
The band's last song we all know well.
They ran 33 total plays so far. 102 yards rushing, 36 passing for 138 total yards of offense. 54 yards on 5 carries for Nathan Nowak and a touchdown. Zach Giese has 8 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Kiefer Reisner, 7 carries for 16 yards. Hunter Haas has 1 carry for -1. Nathan Nowak is 4 of 9 passing for 36 yards. With Ethan Molesky getting 3 catches for 29 yards, and Zach Giese has a catch for 7 yards. This is where the Maroons are uncharacteristic. 6 penalties on them for 30 yards. Actually, it's 7 because they had the face masking penalty at the end of the half. 7 penalties for 45 yards on Menominee. And that brings us to our unofficial and team statistics here at halftime. All right, we'll take a quick break. And when I come back, I'll have This Week in Sports from John Johnson of the MHSAA. It's all coming your way right here. Your Bay Cities Radio Dial.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Let me tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has AMSOIL for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. That's right.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
And the truth about specialization. It's all next on This Week in High School Sports, presented by the Amber Alert Foundation. Hi again, everyone. I'm John Johnson, and welcome to This Week in High School Sports. The chemistry between identical twins can be something special, and in the case of Hannah and Sarah Tabbitt of Mount Morris High School, it indeed is a winning formula. The Tabbitts have been a big part of the Panthers' success on the volleyball court the past few seasons, and a big reason why they're currently the top-ranked team in Class B in the Coaches Association poll at this point in the season. Sarah is an outside hitter who was a second-team All-State last year and recorded a school record 867 kills. Hannah was limited by an injury, but still garnered third-team All-State mention. Compared to a lot of kids, Tabbitt's parents wouldn't let them start playing volleyball until they hit middle school. And Hannah said it was with good reason.
Well, my dad just didn't want us to get tired of it too, quick, because, a lot of girls that, play now, either start in, 3rd or 4th grade, and he just didn't want us to, die out of it.
You can read more of Bill Kahn's piece on the Tabbitt twins and Mount Morris volleyball on the second half page of the MHSAA website. Our Sparrow Health System This Week game balls go to East Kentwood golfer Mackenzie Kewaunee, who has won every event she's played this season and shot a 35 over 9 holes in the reigning Lower Peninsula Division I champions 8-stroke victory over Hudsonville last week. And game balls to Mason G. Montgomery of Stockbridge and Tyler Trovinger of Muskegon-Mona Shores, who both set school records for passing touchdowns with 7 and 6 respectively in leading their football teams to victory last week. Where you go for care matters. Choose wisely. Choose Sparrow, the official healthcare system of the MHSAA. Back with more in a moment. You're listening to This Week in High School Sports.
Do you love me? When a child is abducted, the first 24 hours is critical. The Michigan Amber Alert program helps get the word out fast, and that can make all the difference. Will you care for me? All you have to do to help is check the box on your state income tax form to make a small donation that could save a child's life. Will you help? Check the box. This message is sponsored by the Michigan Amber Alert Foundation and the Michigan Association of Broadcasters.
Our weekly Be the Referee segment will help you better understand the fine art of officiating with Mark Ewell.
For anyone that has followed football for a long time, perhaps the most famous fifth down game was back in 1990 between Colorado and Missouri. In that game, the officials mistakenly gave Colorado an extra down while trailing by 4 points with under 10 seconds to play. On the fifth down play, Colorado scored a touchdown on the final snap to win the game 33-31. Under high school rules, the officiating crew has the ability to correct an error of the wrong down as long as it's done before the next snap. For example, if the crew realizes a team has been given that extra down, that play would be nullified and the ball would correctly go over to the other team.
Thanks, Mark. You can be a referee. Go online now to MHSAA.com to register. For years, a nemesis of the overall high school experience has been sports specialization. We haven't helped ourselves either, as our own coaches have encouraged it, and mindless parents have bought into the notion of specializing in a single sport as soon as their kid can walk, so they can not only make the varsity team in high school, but to chase the pipe dream of, wait for it, a college scholarship. There's now too much anecdotal information coming in and hard evidence to back it up that there's not that much that's special about specialization. Today's highest profile coaches and athletes are crediting a well-rounded youth sports experience as a true predictor of later athletic proficiency, and the sports medicine world is becoming increasingly vocal about the physical harm that specialization can do to a young person's body. We've always said that second and third sports help kids improve hand-eye coordination and use muscles in different ways, reducing physical burnout. It's also a hedge against mental burnout in the sport. The experiences of playing for different coaches and with different teammates are valuable. And the notion of being a star in one sport and a scrub in another is good for keeping a kid's and their parents' heads from getting too big. The school experience in general, and school sports specifically, is about having all kinds of different experiences. And in that regard, we say, be wise, don't specialize. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, presented by the Amber Alert Foundation, a production of the MHSCA Network. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'm John Johnson. We'll see you next time.
Menza & Zach, your local Tempstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin. For your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands. Installation in new construction and remodels. Along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzac.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
Back in right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee, Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner with you again here today from Walton Flesh Field in Menominee. It is halftime with the Menominee Maroons on top of the Kewaunee Storm, 14-0. The Menominee Maroons won the toss, and they elected to receive to start the game. So that means they'll kick off to begin the second half here at Walton Flesh with time ticking down. And Nathan Nowak, 5 carries, 54 yards and a touchdown. Zach Kesey, 8 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Noah Kleiman is 6 of 14 passing for Kewaunee with 47 total yards through the air. Yeah, only 74 yards of offense for the Kewaunee Storm, while the Maroons both 140. As we'll have the second half for you coming up in just a few moments. I'd like to thank Anderson Kell Funeral Home in Menominee, probably supporting the Maroons. Ekmer Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue in Menominee, also supporting the Maroons. Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC Ocano in Marinette, driving you to the game. The number one truck destination north of Green Bay.
Attention Maroon fans, you want some more football?
Next up for Menominee.
Tomorrow there will be 6 games at Spees Field featuring
at,
the 7th and 8th
Gladstone.
Hornets.
Listen, there's 6 games at Spees Field tomorrow. Between the Hornets teams, 6 games at Spees Field. Lots of football tomorrow, so we have nothing to do. A whole bunch of football games. 7th and 8th graders tomorrow at Spees Field. Anyways, Menominee in Gladstone next Friday night. Catch the game right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Tonight, Gladstone is hosting at Negaunee. The Braves undefeated so far. As Escanaba is undefeated as well. They are in Gaylord on Friday. Or tonight, I mean. Kingsford right now is currently in Lakeland and defeating them by at least 3 touchdowns. And Marquette is in the Sioux, taking on Sault Ste. Marie tonight as well. Next up for Antigo, they host Sturgeon Bay next Friday. As the Maroons kick off the GNC next week, then it's at Gladstone, then home against Kingsford, home against Escanaba, then in Medford on October 9th, then homecoming. They'll host DeWitt on October 16th, then they'll wrap up the regular season and wrap up the conference in Marquette on October 23rd. That's the way the Menominee Maroon schedule looks. Well, we just tacked on a couple more minutes, so we're going to take one more quick break and come back with the second half kickoff after this.
Hi, this is Paul, CEO of the Menominee County Federal Credit Union. We're proud to sponsor high school sports on Bay Cities Radio, and we encourage all of you to support high school athletics as well. We know there's no better way for our young people to learn the lessons of life than by competing in sports. The Menominee County Federal Credit Union, where you dream the dream, will help make it come true, with locations in Powers, Kearney, Stevenson, and Menominee. Persons living or working in Marinette and Menominee counties are eligible for membership.
Find your next truck at Kane, the number one truck destination north of Green Bay for 2015. From the most dependable full-size pickups on the road, Kane delivers Silverado. Or the most advanced pickup ever, Kane delivers Sierra. Right now, visit Kane in Marinette or Ocano to enter the Chevrolet Packers Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes. Win a 2016 Chevrolet and other great prizes. Over 300 quality vehicles at KaneGM.com, Ocano, and Marinette.
And back in right here on your Bay Cities radio dial. Thor Fluke leads the Menominee Maroons out to the field. They'll look to kick this one off, as Kewaunee will travel from left to right on your Bay Cities radio dial. From the concession stand to the scoreboard here at Walton Blesh, from south to north here in Menominee. Felt like a long halftime and a long first half. After 8:30 already. Lots of passing in this game and lots of penalties in this contest so far as well. 14-0 though, the Maroons lead this one. We'll see if the defense can keep things going here against this Kewaunee Storm team. As the Storm is now onto the field, back deep to return this one will be Alex Robinson. They'll also have Jarabic back there, Hannerin back there, and Kutka back there, as that's the next level.
Alex Robinson.
And again, Thor Fluke, the ball's teed up, center of the field, right at the 40. Hand above his head, there's the whistle, and we are now underway. High end over end kick. Going to be fielded by Jarabic, bobbled it. He'll pick it back up, bumps to the 20. He's hit and brought down. Nice tackle, Sam Larson again in the open field. Brings him down back to the 23-yard line. Forward progress might give him the 24. But a terrific job that time for Sam Larson to break through the coverage and bring him down. So they'll start from their own 24-yard line. First down and 10 for the Kewaunee Storm. Let's see the adjustments that they make. They'll go trips to the right side, one receiver wide to the left. One back at the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. And Kleiman now ducks it under center. Couple hard cones coming from Kleiman. Kleiman, three-step drop back to pass. Matthias trying to catch him. He's hustling from the weak side. And Kleiman will zip it, center of the field. The flag will fly. And it will fall incomplete. Intended for Austin Drabic and Peyton Lesky in good coverage. Tanner Matthias, a terrific job getting around that edge. A flag in the vicinity of holding. And they're talking to the Menominee Maroon captain right now, and Drew Baxter. With it being first down and 10 at the 24, waiting to see the Maroons send them back. Again, lots of penalties in this one. We've been talking about that a lot. And they will send them back. Oh, blocked below the knees. March it back. Oh, this is a big one, 15-yard penalty.
5-yard line of the Storm.
All the way to the 5-yard line from the spot of the foul. So a 15-yard penalty. Well, really plus some more because of the yardage that was lost. Trying to bounce to the outside is Alex Robinson, and Robinson has nowhere to go. Trying to get the edge to the left side. The Maroons all over him back at the 5-yard line.
By Tanner Matthias.
Tanner Matthias will track him down. It'll be a second down and long. They have to get to the 35-yard line.
Second down.
Actually, 34 yards. The 35 will say is a first down marker. The ball's on the 5. So second down and at 27 is what they're saying. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Spins, handoff to Alex Robinson, and Robinson is roped down at about the 9-yard line, trying to bust through a few arm tackles with the Maroons hung on to him. And he'll pick up about 4 yards to the 9, so the 4-yard gain.
Maroons, number 52, Drew Baxter.
Drew Baxter on the tackle for Menominee. So third down and about 25 now for the Kewaunee Storm, with 10:35 remaining in this third quarter. 14-0 the Maroons. Slot right hander in, wide to the right side will be Jarabic. One receiver to the left, split backs back to behind Noah Kleiman. Two-step drop for Kleiman, back to pass, zips it right side. It's up and it's caught and leveled immediately. Hauling onto it was Mitch Kutka. Hunter Haas in the tackle, brings him down to the 20, well short of the first down, short of the original line of scrimmage. It's an 11-yard pickup on the completion. But either way, it's going to be a long fourth down for the Kewaunee Storm. And Ethan Molesky will drop back to the 50-yard line to return the punt, coming from Jacob Baston. So Baston to punt this one away with 9:44 remaining. here in this third quarter. And Baston will quickly get a foot into it. A high end over and kick. Molesky fields it at the 50-yard line. Flag flies again. Molesky to the 40, trying to bounce the outside. He's brought down to the 40. Let's see what this flag is going to be.
Number 52, Anthony Barnett.
So the Maroons would turn it into the Kewaunee 40-yard line. And the flag is lying on the 43. Block in the back on Menominee for their 8th penalty of the game here in the third quarter. So this will march all the way back to the Menominee 47-yard line with a 10-yard penalty. First down and 10 for the Maroons at the 47.
First down, Maroons at the...
Hunter Haas, a wing to the right. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the left. Nowak and Reisner into the backfield for Menominee. Nowak wants to run off the right side, and he'll gain a yard, then maybe 2, and push backwards.
Tackled by number 54, Ethan.
So maybe a 2-yard gain, actually a 1-yard gain that time for Nathan Nowak. It'll be a second down and 9 from the 48. And the Maroons will break huddle. Ethan Molesky, a wing to the left. Hunter Haas, a wing to the right side. Nowak in, Racer into the backfield for the Maroons. The double wing, again from their own 48-yard line. Nowak takes the handoff. Now he'll give it to Reisner. Reisner trying to get around the left side and lower the shoulder, and he'll get nothing. He might even get to the line of scrimmage. We'll have to wait and see the spot is. It's going to be a loss of yardage. It'll be a third down now for the Menominee Maroons. Loss of a yard, 3rd and 10. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Menominee Maroons. Back at their own 47. And they will break huddle. Hunter Haas will split out wide to the right. Another receiver coming my way, wide to the left side of Spencer Howell. Ethan Molesky slot left, wide to the right side, Cannon Mathias. They empty the backfield with Keeper Reisner. Nowak fakes a pass to Reisner, trying to streak up the middle, and he nearly broke it. He gets brought down at the Kewaunee 45-yard line. Faked the screen pass and took the run up the middle off the right tackle. It'll be a 4th down now for Menominee. 4th down at about a yard. After that gain, 4th and a long yard. 8-yard pickup for Nowak. And the Maroons will go for it here. Molesky a wing to the left, Haas a wing to the right. Up the middle, keeper Reisner. Reisner has a first down, pushing his way forward and brought down shy of the 40 to the 41.
First down, Maroons.
So the Maroons go for it on a 4th down, 4th and 2, and they get the yards that they need to the 41-yard line on the 3-yard pickup for keeper Reisner.
41-yard line.
First down and 10 for Menominee. Haas a wing to the right, Molesky a wing to the left. Nowak, Reisner into the backfield. Nowak takes handoff to Reisner. Quick pass over the middle. Wide open pass to the 20, to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Menominee! They bit on the fake handoff. Hunter Haas had no one near him. He hauled it in and sprinted to the house. 41-yard touchdown pass in the Maroons. 6 more up there. Gorgeous pass from Nowak to hit Hunter Haas in stride.
Final score, Gaylord 17, Escanaba 7.
As now we await Thor Fluke to tack it on. The snap, the hold, the kick from Fluke is up, and it is good. 7:14 to go, third quarter. Menominee 21, Kewaunee nothing. Back after this.
Bayside Motorsports and Cycle is your full-line service destination, servicing most makes and models of ATVs and motorcycles, from a simple tune-up and oil change to major engine overhauls. Their expanded service department will have you back on your machines fast. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle also specializes in motorcycle and ATV performance work to keep you a step above your competition. Ask about their service specials. Bayside Motorsports and Cycle in Green Bay or at BaysideMotorsports.com.
And back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Well, after a 41-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Nowak to hit Hunter Haas, The Menominee Maroons now on top, 21-0 after a Thor fluke extra point being good. That Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard now reads 21-0 Menominee, 7:14 to go. Third quarter. Give Kent or Deanna a call at 715-732-0427. Sam Larson now to kick it off for Menominee. And here we go. Nice boomer, long end over and kick at the 5. This one bounces into the end zone. As Sam Larson hammered that one for the Menominee Maroons. And we have an injured Maroon who is missing his shoe on the far side of the field. In coverage. Someone stepped on him or what the problem is. But we have an injured Maroon down below. With the injured Maroon, we're going to take a quick timeout. Back after this.
Go west on 180 at the holiday. Save on cars and trucks every day. You're sure to save a bundle when you take that drive. West on 180 to the riverside. You get to the roundabout, make sure you yield. Don't go straight cause it's all cornfields. Just turn left when you see that sign. Come on in to the riverside. We'll find what you're looking for. Just show up at our front door. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. No overhead seats, you big bucks. Come take a ride. If you dare, out with the cows in the country air. Save big money on your next ride when you see your friends at River.
Ball first down and 10 for the Kewaunee Storm as injured Maroon hobbled off. One receiver to the right, two receivers now to the left side. I formation coming up behind Noah Kleiman. And Kleiman, a couple of hard counts. Hand off, trying to bounce to the outside, hit, and then brought down as Travis Squires trying to get the edge, and he cannot get the edge. With Peyton Molesky and a few other Maroons there in the tackle. With Molesky along with Drew Baxter there for Menominee. And another flag is down. Holding on Kewaunee.
Holding against Kewaunee.
March them back 10 yards. For their sixth penalty of the game. This is going to go all the way back to the 10-yard line. So first down and 20 back to the 10. And the Storm will break huddle. Wide to the right side, Cameron Hanneran. Two receivers to the left. Split backs in the backfield behind Noah Kleiman from his own 10-yard line. 6:49 to go, third quarter. Menominee on top, 21-0. Kleiman back to pass. Pressure now coming. Force out of the pocket, tuck it and run. And Baxter will bring him down as he gets to the 16-yard line.
15 to about the 16-yard line.
So a 6-yard pickup. Coming from Noah Kleiman. Again, forced out of the pocket. Bring up a second down at about 14. As the ball is on the 16-yard line.
Second down, 15.
As we have the Kewaunee Storm now, they'll go two receivers to the right, two to the left as well with four wide. One back in the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman from his own 16-yard line, rather. So drops back to pass again. Draw play, hit, and hammer down immediately with Alex Robinson. Nowhere to go. Drew Baxter all over him again. Actually, Sam Severin on the carry. Actually loses 2 yards back to the 14-yard line. As they'll break huddle. Third down and 16 now from the 14. Two receivers right, two to the left. Back to pass. Kleiman pump fake once. Wants to float it right side. It's up and it's intercepted by Nowak at the 40. Nathan Nowak to the 30 with blockers. To the 20, it's Nowak. Cuts it back to the 10. Nowak to the 5. Pushing his way forward. Brought down to the 3-yard line by Noah Kleiman. Nice return by Nathan Nowak. Jockeying for position was Jacob Baston, but Nowak had nothing to do with it. And gets a nice little return.
First and goal.
So Nathan Nowak with the INT. And a big one at that. For the second turnover of the game for the Kewaunee Storm. With 5:13 to go here in this third quarter. What a 30-yard return. Everybody in tight, wing to the left, the wing to the right side. The snap to Nowak up the middle. Nowak jockeying his way forward. He'll go in and touchdown Menominee. As he was pulled backwards after he crossed that goal line. So a touchdown for the Menominee Maroons with 5:09 remaining on a 4-yard touchdown run. Nathan Nowak gets it to go again. After the touchdown, it actually almost looked like a horse collar. Someone grabbed him on the back of the shoulder pad and threw him backwards. Things getting chippy down below. Very physical ball game. 27-0 Menominee awaiting Thor Fluke's extra point. Snap the kick, and the kick is blocked.
Extra point attempt is no good.
So the kick is no good. 27-0 Maroons. Back after this.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
And back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Well, a 4-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak was set up by a 30-yard interception return by Nathan Nowak. 27-0 Maroons after the extra point failed. 5:09 remaining in this third quarter. As Sam Larson will kick it off again from the 40-yard line. Cameron Hanrahan back deep to return this one for the Storm. As the Maroons, short one player, Ian Brown comes running in.
And 835-842. You can pick up your winnings.
So Sam Larson to kick this one off.
Thank you.
With 5:09 remaining in the third.
Hanrahan deep.
And Larson, high, long, end over end kick, angling, and this will bounce out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So another flag will drop down.
15.
At the 15-yard line is where the ball went out. So they'll take it at the 35 or the 40-yard line, or they'll march it off. No way, it's another penalty. So the 35-yard line is where they'll start. Yeah, the penalties that I keep don't include the penalties on the kickoffs. I don't put them down. I'm unofficial stats. First down to 10 now for the Kewaunee Storm. 5:09 to go, third quarter, 27-0 Menominee, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. And now we have an injury down on the Kewaunee side. They called for trainer Derek Butler to run across the field. He's been busy tonight. As it's a player not on the field. Just wants to come and check things over. Kleiman spins, hands off, trying to bounce to the outside, getting the edge, 45-yard line, a stiff arm, but then forced out of bounds to the 50-yard line. As the Maroon fans want a face masking penalty. As Sam Severn had the face mask of a Maroon for about 7 yards, no call, all the way to the 49-yard line on the return. Or on the rush, rather, a 14-yard gain for Severin for the first down. Two receivers left, two to the right side from the 49-yard line, their own 49. Climbing under center, spins, hands up, hit, and hammer down immediately. Adam Beyersdorf all over Travis Squires for a loss of a yard. Just smoked him. Nowhere to go on that run. Second down and 11 to the 48-yard line. Hitting hard. You can hear that all the way up here in the booth. Two receivers right, two to the left. Severn in the backfield by himself. Moa climbing under center. Climbing, two-step drop back to pass. Pressure coming, floats to the left side. A flag flies. Pass falls incomplete. Hunter Haas in coverage on the far side. Check that Eric Bond in coverage on the far side. Intended receiver Cameron Hanrahan. As the officials talking to the Menominee Maroon captain in the vicinity of holding. The flag line on the 47-yard line. With an incomplete pass and 4:31 remaining third quarter. Holding penalty. 10-yard flag on Kewaunee. That's their 7th penalty of the game for 70 yards. Back to the 36-yard line.
Second down.
Really about a 12-yard loss from where the flag was. 4:31 remaining, third quarter. Menominee leads it 27-0. Two receivers right, two to the left. One back in the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman, 3-step drop, back to pass. Pressure now coming. Kleiman zips it center of the field. It's up, and it's nearly intercepted. Flags fly. The Maroons might have got there a little bit too soon on that one, real close. Pass was tipped and nearly intercepted. Flags lying right where the intended receiver was. With 4:25 remaining in this third quarter. And they're going to take the penalty. I don't know why they're talking to the captain, discussing some things. Pass interference on Menominee. Spots the ball at the Maroon 49-yard line.
Second and 9 from the 49.
So a 15-yard penalty to the 49-yard line. 9 penalties now in Menominee, not including the kickoff penalties for 70 yards. At the Maroon 49-yard line, two receivers right, two to the left. Squires into the backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman, 3-step drop, now pressure coming, a little quarterback draw, and he'll be brought down to the 46-yard line as he was held on to by Drew Baxter. So a 3-yard gain to the 46.
Third down, 5.
So a 3-yard pickup. Third down and 5 to the 46-yard line now for the Kewaunee Storm. And they'll break huddle with 3:58 to go in this third quarter. 27-0 Maroons. Two receivers left, two now to the right side. One back in the backfield, and Sam Severin behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman, 2-step drop, back to pass again. Looks right now, looks left. Pressure coming, forced into the pocket, zips it center of the field. He has his man. It's incomplete, overshot him. Good coverage by Peyton and Ethan Molesky on the far side of the field. Trying to get it to Michael Halata. And the pass will fall incomplete with 3:41 to go in this third quarter. Lots of pressure by that Menominee Maroon defensive front. As they've been really in Noah Kleiman's face the majority of the game. So 4th down and 5. And the Kewaunee Storm will break huddle. They'll go for it here. Squires all alone in the backfield. Two receivers left, two to the right side. Kleiman under center. 3-step drop, way back. Looking to pass, heaves it to the right side, has his man. It's up and caught and should be enough for the first down and forward progress. Nowak hit him and drove him backwards. But hauling it in was Mitch Kudkup. On the completion. So first down for Kewaunee to the 39-yard line for a 7-yard pickup. So 7 yards in that completion. One back in the backfield again behind Kleiman at the Menominee 39. Two receivers left. Actually, check that. One to the left, two to the right side. And everybody moves for the Kewaunee Storm. So a 5-yard penalty for Kewaunee now. Treated well in the press box this season. Subs delivered from our friends next door. Thank you to that. A little treat on this long game. I mean, we're approaching 9 o'clock, and we're not even done at the third quarter yet. 3:15 remaining here in the third. Two receivers left, two to the right side. Severin all alone in the backfield. Man in motion. It's Jerbarik from right to left. Back to pass, Noah Kleiman. Pressure coming, picked up nicely. Bouncing around out of the pocket now. Kleiman looking to throw. Flags flag in. The pass is up, and it is caught by Mitch Kutka on the far side of the field. Short of the first down marker, but we wait to see what the flag is. At about the 48-yard line. 49-yard line is where the flag is. As we'll wait to see. Right now the ball is placed on the 35-yard line for a 5-yard or for a 10-yard gain, but it looks like it's going to be wiped out again. Holding Kewaunee.
Ticket number 221193.
9th penalty on the Kewaunee Storm for 85 yards. This was in the backfield as well, all the way back to the 43-yard line is where it's going to be spotted. 42-yard line, actually.
835842. Please pick up your winnings at the Booster Club booth.
First down and a 28 for the Storm from their own 42-yard line. Two receivers right, two to the left side. Man in motion from left to right is Baston to go trips to the right. Handoff, nowhere to go. Gain of a couple of yards by Sam Severin. Severin gets the handoff, and he lowers his head and just scoots his way forward a little bit, waiting for a hit, and then he falls down. Picked up 2 yards. So a 2-yard gain for Sam Severin. Second down and 26 now from the 44-yard line. Two receivers right, two to the left again. Noah Kleiman under center, one back coming up behind him, and Travis Squires. Kleiman, two-step drop, pressure coming again. He'll heave it left side. It's up, and it's nearly intercepted. Then nearly caught. It was tipped. As jumping the row was Eric Vaughn. It was tipped, then it went off the fingertips of Cameron Hanneran, but it will fall incomplete and stop the clock with 2:15 to go. Bring up a third down here in this third quarter. And it'll be a third down and 26 from the 44-yard line. The Maroon defense holding again. Trying to make them hold. Pitching a shutout tonight, 27-0. They lead it. Two receivers right, two to the left. Again, one back to the backfield behind Noah Kleiman from his own 44-yard line. Kleiman, quick pass over to the right side. Has his man, it's Kuka. Kuka breaks a tackle. He's right up at the 40. Breaks another tackle at the 50 and hammered out of bounds to the 45-yard line into Menominee territory. 15 yards shy of that first down marker, and it will be fourth down. So an 11-yard gain coming up for the Kewaunee Storm on that pass play over to Mitch Kuka. It'll be fourth down and 15. They'll go for it here. Two receivers left, two to the right side. Back to pass, Noah Kleiman. Pressure coming from Tanner Mathias. Mathias hits him and brings him down to the backfield. The ball popped out as Kleiman stripped him. But either way, the Maroons will take over. Falling on the ball for Menominee was Jacob Latched. After the sack from Kleiman, it'll be a first down and 10 Menominee. So a bubble recovery to that young man with a minute 58 to go in the third quarter. First down and 10. On the way for Menominee, wing to the left, wing to the right side at the Kewaunee 49-yard line. Nowak to run. Nowak to the 40. Nathan Nowak to the 30. Nowak's going to catch Nowak to the 20. 10, 5. Touchdown, Menominee. A 49-yard touchdown run, and Nathan Nowak answers just like that. 3 plays for the Maroons, 3 touchdowns, their last 3 plays. And they put 6 more up there as they lead it right now 33-0. For Nathan Nowak's third touchdown of the game. As we await the extra point coming from Fluke. Snap, hold, kick, good. Menominee 34, Kewaunee nothing. Back after this in your Bay City's radio dial.
Looking for a credit union that truly cares about you and the community you live in? Then you want to stop and see the folks at Bayshore Credit Union. Membership is open to anyone living or working in Marinette, Menominee, and Oconto counties. Whether it's everyday banking, a new auto loan, new mortgage, even a consolidation loan, they can help. And it's never too early to start establishing good credit. Bayshore Credit Union, located at 1514 Cleveland Avenue, Marinette. They're looking forward to meeting you.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance.
Well, back at it right here at your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee, Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner along with you. After a 49-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak, the Menominee Maroons now extend the lead 34-0 after a Thor Fluke extra point being good. So at Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard, 34-0 Maroons with a minute 47 to go, third quarter. Larson to kick it off. Deep kick. Mitch Kuka to try to return. Kuka trying to bounce to the outside. He's hit and brought down to the 17-yard line with nowhere to go. Ran up, then tried to bounce back and go around the edge. The Menominee Maroon defensive front all over Kuka. A minute 40 to go, third quarter again, 34-0 Menominee. Give Kent or Deanna a call for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs. 715-732-0427. Nathan Nowak again having a heck of a night. 9 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. First down and 10 for Kewaunee from their own 15-yard line. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Split backs in the backfield. Back to pass again, pump fake once. Kleiman was going to be hit and then brought down for the sack. Loss of 2, maybe 3 yards. On the far side of the field, maybe Justin Castor possibly credited with that one. A 4-yard loss. Jacob Rennie actually on the tackle. On the 4-yard sack. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Split backs backfield again. Second down and 13 from the 12-yard line. Kleiman back to pass again. Center of the field has his man. It's up and it's tipped and nearly intercepted and falls incomplete. Good job by Ethan Molesky. And now a late flag flies in. Into the backfield. Missed the call. I seen the flag drop in the air. Let's see what the situation is. Personal foul on the Maroons. It was going to be the second down and 13 from the 12. This is a 15-yarder. All the way to the 27-yard line. 10th penalty of the game on Menominee, not including the kickoff penalties. So, first down and 10 from the 26-yard line. One receiver to the right, one to the left side. I formation again coming up behind Kleiman. So Noah Kleiman spins, fakes the hands off, bootleg to the right side, looking to pass, has his man, flags fly. It's caught at the 34-yard line and brought down immediately by Hunter Haas. Andrew Richard hauls it in. Well, let's see what this penalty is going to be. Well, the officials are going to talk this one over again. This time they're going to talk to the Menominee captain. Holding Kewaunee. And they'll march this one back 10 yards again. Kewaunee's 10th penalty of the game. Back to the 15-yard line. First down and 21 from the 15. First down and 22, actually. They have to get to the 37-yard line to get the first down. Austin Drobick wide to the right side. Sam, the captain, steps out there now as well. One receiver to the left. Split backs backfield behind Noah Kleiman. Kleiman under center. Spins, fakes the handoff. Hammered in the backfield. Just stroked back to the 7-yard line. Lit up hard. Missed the number on the Menominee Maroons. His jersey is all crumpled up. But way back to the 8 is where they're going to spot it, or to the 9-yard line. Loss of 6. As Noah Kleiman was just stroked. And now a timeout called. Or actually, I'm sorry, it's the end of the third quarter. Time flies when all the Hankies are flying. End of the third quarter. 34-0 Menominee back after this.
Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free. With around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pick-up, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-CAR Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen, homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft-serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Well, second down and 28 to start the fourth quarter for the Kewaunee Storm from their own 9-yard line. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Climbing, spins, hands off, hit, and driven backwards. Nowhere to go was Sam Severin. New quarterback out there actually is Cody Bilteman. After Climbing was hammered down, sacked in that last play. Jacob Brevard there in the tackle for the Menominee Maroons with Sam Severin. Nowhere to go. No gain at all for Severin. And it's now going to be a third down and 28 from the 9-yard line. And the Storm will break huddle. As Cody Bilteman under center. One receiver to the right, one to the left. I formation coming up behind Bilteman. Couple hard cones, man in motion from right to left. Bilteman pitch out to the right side, trying to get to the edge on that far side. So we Travis Squires, and Squires not really nowhere to go. The whistle will blow as his knee hit at about the 11-yard line for a 2-yard gain. So Drew Baxter on the tackle for the Menominee Maroons. Squires' 5th carry of the game for 4 yards. A 4th down and 26 for the Storm from the 11. And Hunter Hass will have a chance to return one here, as Hass will drop back to his to the Kewaunee 47-yard line. As Baston will try to get a foot into this one. He does, angling it away from Hass. Hass will let it bounce. Now he'll pick it up at the 47-yard line. Hass makes one guy miss to the 45 with a blocker to the 40. Hunter Hass to the 30. Hass knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Nice little return for Hunter Hass from the Kewaunee 47, or from his own 47, all the way inside the Kewaunee 30. So the Menominee Maroons sends the offense back onto the field. First down and 10, they'll have it. At the 27-yard line is where they will spot it. The Kewaunee 27. After that 26-yard return by Hass.
First down, Maroons.
New Jersey's out there for Menominee. Wing on each side. Up the middle to run. Diving his way forward. And Josh Hansen getting the call. And he's hammered down once he gets to that linebacking core. But nice little run for Josh Hansen. He brings the ball to the 23-yard line.
Along with number 52, Anthony Bartek.
And we have an injury down below as well. And they'll help him up, and they'll stop the clock. They stopped it, so he's going to, I think, have to leave the field, and he will. The ball right now plays at the 24-yard line, or 23-yard line. After that 4-yard gain. 4-yard pickup for Hansen. And now we're ready to go. Second down and 6 from the 23. Looking to run Hunter Hass. Hass from the tailback position has nowhere to go. He's driven backwards, and in comes a flag at the last second. Let's see what this one is. The ball laying now on the 25-yard line.
Flag on the play.
After a loss of 2.
25.
So the 2-yard run that time for Haas. We're going to wait and see the call. Looks like they're talking to the Menominee captain now. Personal foul, I believe. I missed the call. It's going to be on Kewaunee. The Maroons will take it. A 15-yard penalty on the Kewaunee Storm. It'll be first down and 10 now for the Maroons at the 12-yard line in Kewaunee territory. 9:47 remaining. It's 34-0 to Menominee. Movement on the line by Menominee. False start. Marches them back 5 yards. 11 penalties on Menominee, 11 penalties on Kewaunee. And there's been a lot more flags than that, including on the kickoffs, and then penalties declined. So first down and 15 for the Maroons at the 18-yard line. 9:37 remaining. 34-0 at Menominee. Pass into the backfield, along with Kiefer Reisner. Reisner to run. Reisner a little bit of a seam. Kiefer Reisner pushing his way forward inside the 10, brought down to the 6-yard line. Nice hole on the right side for the Menominee Maroon offensive line, and Kiefer Reisner gets some good yardage. See where they're going to officially spot the ball right at the 6. So a 12-yard gain for Reisner. And the Maroons, second down and 3 at the 5. Hansen pushing his way forward. Josh Hansen shy of the end zone. But it is going to be enough for the first down. Should be enough for the first down. With 8:46 to go, first down Menominee, first down and goal at the 3. After that, we'll say 3-yard run for Hansen. So the ball's on the 2-yard line. Reisner, Hansen into the backfield for Menominee. Josh Hansen has a call. Hansen brought down after a gain of a yard. It'll be second and goal from the 1. So a 1-yard run for Josh Hansen with 8:20 to go.
Second down.
Again, 34-0 Maroons. If the Maroons can get any points here, it will be running clock with more than a 35-point lead. Second and goal from the 1 for Menominee. Hunter Haas into the backfield along with Josh Hansen with the wing on each side. And up the middle, Josh Hansen. Hansen pushing his way forward, keeps the legs moving. Touchdown, Menominee! 1-yard touchdown run, Josh Hansen. Kept giving it to him. Let's get that young man a touchdown. And Josh Hansen, a 5'5", 180-pound junior, gets the touchdown. His 4th carry tonight. As we await Thor Fluke to take on the extra point. Snap. Kick is up. Kick is high. Did it get through or did it just miss? And it got over that edge and it is good. Menominee 41. Kewaunee nothing. 7:56 to go. Back after this on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Esser Glass of Menominee has over 100 years of experience in the glass business. Visit the glazing contractors at Esser's for all your glass needs, such as general glass replacement in windows and frames, custom mirrors, insulated glass units, screen replacement, or frameless glass shower doors. Esser Glass is proud to be a Menominee Maroon sponsor in the community. Esser Glass at 821 7th Street in Menominee. Maroons, have a great season and good luck.
Back at it right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner with you again this evening. 7:56 remaining in this contest. It's 41-0 Menominee over Kewaunee, according to that Johnson Sewer Cleaning scoreboard. Give Kent or Deanna a call, 715-732-0427. After a 1-yard touchdown run by Josh Hansen and Thor Fluke's extra point being good, that brought us to the score that we're currently at. Running clock will go into effect after the kickoff here, coming from Sam Larson. So Larson will get a foot into it. High end over and kick, fielded at the 21-yard line. Hit, oh, what a tackle. The ball popped out. Sam Larson came flying past everybody untouched and stuck Mitch Kutka, and the ball popped out. I think he might have been, his knee might have hit when the ball popped out, but either way, Kutka was just stuck at the 26. Actually, the 27-yard line is where they're going to spot it. So first down and 10 now for the Kewaunee Storm with 7:28 in ticking. There's lots of new jerseys out there for Menominee and even Kewaunee. Jordan Sheldon is back at safety. Two receivers to the right. I formation coming up behind Cody Biltman. Biltman under center, checking over the Maroon defense. Biltman spins, pitches out to the right side, trying to get the edge is Severin, and he'll cut it up now and be brought down at about the 26-yard line. No gain, no loss, as they were at the 26. Jacob Rivard there in the tackle. I think it's actually Lincoln Barta on the rush. With no gain. No gain, no loss. Added new names to the stat sheet here. Be busy the next few minutes. 6.5 remaining in the game. From the 26-yard line, second down and a long 10. One receiver to the right, one to the left. High formation again coming up behind Cody Biltman from the right hash. Biltman under center. He'll spin, handoff, big hole off the right side, and then brought down close to that first down marker across the 35 to the 37-yard line. With a big hole. With Lincoln Barta again getting the call.
First down, Kewaunee.
And an 11-yard pickup to the 37-yard line for a first down. Only 112 yards now of total offense for Kewaunee. After Lincoln Barta's 11-yard run. To the 37. Actually, the spot at the 38. One receiver to left. He's in motion from left to right side. It goes two receivers now to the right. I formation. Spin, handoff again. Off right tackle, pushing his way forward across the 40, close to the 45, and brought down there is Lincoln Barta again. With 5:23 remaining in this contest. All the way to the 45-yard line is where they're going to spot this one. For a 7-yard gain. Mitchell Boucher on the tackle for the Menominee Maroons.
Second down.
With it being second down now. Second down and 3 from the 45. So second and 3 from the 45. One receiver to left, one to the right side, and it looked like they jumped. No flag, though. Handoff is Mitchell Baraboo for the run. So Baraboo gets some positive yards. Bryce Ranta, the tackle for the Menominee Maroons. All the way to the 48, 49-yard line. 49-yard line, they'll spot it. So the 4-yard gain. 4-yard pickup for Michael Baraboo. One receiver to the right, one to the left side. From the right hash, their own 49-yard line for Kewaunee. 4:10 remaining. Menominee on top, 41-0. Biltman fakes handoff to the right, hands off to the left side, hopping across midfield and brought down to the Menominee 49-yard line. Tackled by Sam Larson. Again, this time, there's Michael Baraboo. So Baraboo picks up a couple again.
Second down and 8.
Second down and 8. In Menominee territory to the 49-yard line. Again, lots of clean jerseys going in and out for Kewaunee also, with 3:43 remaining in this contest. And the Storm will break huddle. One receiver to the right, another one wide to the left side. I formation again behind Cody Biltman. And Biltman sets him down to the 3-point stance. Couple hard counts again. Biltman faked the handoff, bootlegs to the right side, looking to pass, has his man. It's up and it is caught and knocked down at the 30-yard line on the far side of the field. Completed the pass to Sam Captain.
Mitchell Boucher was there for the Maroons. First
Yes,
down.
Mitchell Boucher brings him down. First down for Kewaunee. All the way to the 29-yard line for a 20-yard completion for Biltman. His first pass today. And it's completed there. And now they'll have a first down and 10 at the Menominee 29-yard line. One receiver left, one to the right, I formation again behind Biltman with 2:46 remaining. And ticking. Biltman hands off left tackle. Diving his way to the 25-yard line is Baraboo again.
Tackle by Boucher.
Yes, Mitchell Boucher again, another tackle. Inside the Menominee 25.
For second down and 6.
After the 4-yard pickup. So a 4-yard gain for Baraboo. Second down and a 6 on the way for Kewaunee. One receiver left, another one wide to the right, split backs in the backfield behind Biltman. Biltman under center as they're approaching the 2-minute mark. Back to pass, Biltman floats it, and it's up, and it is broken up very nice, and then picked off! Sam Larson to the 25 to the 30. Sam Larson to the 40, cuts it back across midfield, pushes his own player out of the way, and brings it to the Kewaunee 46-yard line. It was tipped, and it somehow went over to Sam Larson. And Larson brings it all the way to the Kewaunee 46. About a 40-yard return. They're actually going to spot it at the 40. They picked it up. They don't know where they're going to put the ball yet. Either way, it's an INT for Sam Larson. With a minute 27 remaining, and the clock will tick. They'll put it at the 47-yard line. And a wing to the left and a wing to the right side. Hunter Haas trying to get the edge now for Menominee. Haas does. Haas to the 40. Haas to the 30. Hunter Haas cuts it back. Now they're going to say he stepped out of bounds to the far side. Haas got the edge. It'll be a first down and 10 now for Menominee. 57 seconds remaining. And a nice little return for Haas all the way to the 25-yard line. A 23-yard run. And the Maroons victory formation, looking to take the knee. With 32 seconds and ticking. And they do. So Keith Reisner gets up there and it takes the knee to end of this game. An extremely ugly game. But that'll do it here. With the clock ticking down to 12, 11, we'll have to wait and see the new tradition that they're going to do here in Menominee. Of course, they have the bell that will ring with a home victory. But the Menominee Maroon team will come and sing the Menominee Maroon fight song to the student section, or to the section here after the contest. Final score, 41-0 Maroons. I'm going to add up the stats for you. And I'll come back with a little post-game show after this on your Bay Cities radio dial.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Tony Furton focuses on how benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Tony Furton in Menominee at 906-863-4464 and put the life back in life insurance. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair has over 25 years of experience to make your repairs fast, easy, and worry-free with around-the-clock towing, electronic estimating, early drop-off, pick-up, delivery, and the comfort of knowing Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair is an I-Car Gold Class shop, one of only 25 in the state, located on the corner of Highway 64 and 180 in Marinette. Call 715-732-4544. That's 715-732-4544 to get your estimate today. Prestige Auto Body and Truck Repair. They take the worry out of your collision repair. Stop in at Colonel K's Pasties to get a taste of the UP. Choose from their large variety of delicious homemade pasties, fresh or frozen, homemade soups made daily, coffee of the day, and their amazing soft-serve ice cream. Make Colonel K's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dine in, pick up, or drive through. You can't go wrong when you choose Colonel K's. Colonel K's Pasties, located on 10th Street in Menominee. The friendly food shaped like a smile. Stop in and pick up or drive through today.
Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust offers a variety of loan programs, vehicle loans, personal loans, and commercial loans. They do real estate mortgages, offer home equity options, and work with government loan programs. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust is here to serve you in 3 locations: Ludington Street in Marinette, Roosevelt Road in Marinette, and Highway 141 in Crivets. They can show you how to make your banking life easier, save you time, and save you money. Contact them today. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Where can you go to get a bite to eat before or after the game? Dexter's. Dexter's in Menominee has enough seating for the whole team and a menu to fit everyone's taste and appetite. Or call ahead and take your order to go. Dexter's looks forward to seeing you this year. Good luck to all M&M Sports participants. Dexter's, located on 10th Avenue in Menominee. Check out their menu online at dextersrestaurantonline.com and like us on Facebook.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject. I'm State Farm Agent Brent Narrett, and that's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on, by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance, or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brent Narrett, serving Wisconsin and Michigan.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Menards is a place to save big money on all your home improvement needs. Whether you're building or remodeling, Menards has everything you need for your home under one roof. From building materials and tools to paint, carpeting, cabinets, and all the finishing touches, you'll find quality products, helpful, friendly service, and delivery 7 days a week. And at Menards, you'll always find the lowest prices and sales, too.
Save big money at Menards.
Let me tell you, Advanced Motors, located in Coleman, has AMSOIL for all your motorcycle, ATV, marine, and vehicle needs. AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Are you or your student moving? Advanced Motors, a U-Haul dealer, also carries packing and moving supplies for all your needs. Stop in or call today at 920-897-2677. That's 920-897-2677. That's right.
Peshtigo National Bank, your locally owned independent community bank, supports all local high school sports. Since opening in 1901, they've grown to 5 locations in Peshtigo, Coleman, Oconto Falls, Gillett, and Marinette. Hometown banking with your neighbors and friends, Peshtigo National Bank has proudly served the community for over 100 years. Locally owned community banks support and help fund local projects. Keep your banking local and speak with a representative today. Good luck to all area high school teams from Peshtigo National Bank, member FDIC.
Menza & Zach, your local Tempstar dealer. Experts in heating, cooling, and sheet metal. Fully insured in Michigan and Wisconsin. For your residential, commercial, and light industrial needs. Serving all brands. Installation in new construction and remodels. Along with preventative furnace and air conditioner maintenance. 24-hour emergency service available. Check out their website to see a full list of services offered at menzaandzac.com. Located at 60 Water Street in Marinette.
Back at it right here in your hometown radio station, 103.7 FM, WHYB, Menominee and Marinette, and BayCitiesOnline.com. Josh Kellner with you again from Walton Blesh Field. The Menominee Maroons victorious over the Kewaunee Storm. 41-0 is the final score here in Menominee. Let you know how we got here before we do some individual and team statistics. Well, no scoring into the first quarter. Then the Menominee Maroons struck in the second quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run by Zach Giese at the 8:06 mark. Thor Fluke's extra point good, 7-0 at that point. Ethan Molesky then had an interception for the Maroons. Then the next play later, from 34 yards out, Nathan Nowak had a touchdown run. Thor Fluke's extra point good, 14-0 at halftime. I'd like to thank Ekmeyer Heating and Sheet Metal at 1212 18th Avenue, Menominee, probably supporting the Menominee Maroons. And Anderson Kell Funeral Home in Menominee, probably supporting the Menominee Maroons. Now into the second half, with Menominee on top 14-0, a 41-yard touchdown pass as he hit Nathan Nowak to Hunter Haas. Extra point by Fluke was good at the 7:14 mark. 21-0 Menominee at that point. After Nathan Nowak interception, it was then a 4-yard touchdown run by Nowak as he returned it, about a 30-yard return to the fort. Nowak then put it right on The extra point failed by Menominee. At the 5:09 mark in the third quarter, they were up 27-0. Then it was a Jacob Latched fumble recovery at the minute 58 mark in the third quarter. A couple plays later, actually one play later, a 49-yard touchdown run by Nathan Nowak. Fluke's extra point good at the 147 mark, 34-0. And that took us into the fourth quarter with the Maroons up. Then at the 7:56 mark, Josh Hansen had a 1-yard touchdown run to kick off the running clock. Extra point by Fluke was good, 41-0 at that point, Menominee. Then Sam Larson had the fourth turnover of the game against Kewaunee as he got his interception. And a nice little return of 47 yards as well. That was a 1 minute and 27 second mark. And then the Maroons had one nice run by Hunter Haas, and they just took a knee with victory formation to give us the final 41-0. Visit North Motorsports, the area's only full-line dealer of Honda, Can-Am, Ski-Doo, and Sea-Doo, and Snapper Outdoor products. Stop and see them at 3711 10th Street, Menominee, or call them 863-5592. And Pletchik Fabricating and Crane Rental, taking care of your steel fabricating, crane service, specialized transportation, and equipment moving needs for over 25 years. Located right here, Menominee, Marinette area. All right, you know how we got here. Let's check out Kewaunee's stats. 4 turnovers in the game. 73 rushing yards, 96 passing yards for 169 yards of total offense. They only had 74 yards in the first half. Leading the way for them, Noah Kleiman had 12 carries for 15 yards. He was sacked about 5 times. Alex Robinson had 7 carries for 12 yards. Sam Severin had 4 carries for 14 yards. Travis Squires had 5 carries for 4 yards. Lincoln Barta had 3 carries for 18 yards, and Mike Baraboo had 3 carries for 10 yards. Noah Kleiman passing was 8 of 20 for 76 yards and 2 interceptions. And Cody Biltman had 2 carries was 2 of 2 passing for 20 yards and an interception. I'm sorry, he was 1 of 2 passing for 20 yards and the interception. Mitch Kudik had 5 catches for 49 yards. Alex Robinson had 2 catches for 10 yards. Connor Hanran had 2 catches for 17 yards. And Sam LeCaptain, didn't have his last name written down. Sam LeCaptain had 1 catch for 20 yards. 11 penalties on Kewaunee for 110 yards. Let's take a look at your Menominee Maroons now. 48 total plays, 295 yards of offense. Nathan Nowak, 9 carries, 116 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Zach Giese, 8 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Kiefer Reisner, 11 carries for 30 yards. Hunter Haas had 3 carries for 20 yards. Josh Hansen had 4 carries for 9 yards and a touchdown. Nathan Nowak was 5 of 10 for 77 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Molesky, 3 catches for 29 yards. Zach Giese had a catch for 7 yards, and Hunter Haas had a 41-yard touchdown reception. It was beautiful. 11 penalties on Menominee for 90 yards. So combined with penalties that I have in the book, 22 penalties in the game for 200 yards. That's not including the penalties that are enforced on the kickoff. And not including penalties that were actually even turned down. Well, I'd like to thank Anderson Kill Funeral Home in Menominee, probably supporting the Maroons, and Ekmer Heated and Sheet Metal of Menominee, and Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC Oconto and Marinette, driving the game to you as the #1 truck destination north of Green Bay. Well, next up for Menominee, they'll be in Gladstone on Friday. All that game for you. Next up for Kewaunee, they host Sturgeon Bay. So the Maroons jump up now to 3-0 in the season, and Kewaunee will drop to 2 wins and 2 losses. Again, the final score here at Walton Blesh Field, the Menominee Maroons defeat the Kewaunee Storm 41-0. That all wraps up for me. Thank you to Jim Callow back in the studio for putting me on in the air back there again. Great job as always, Jim. You have yourself a great evening. I'll talk to you again next Friday right here on your hometown radio station, 103.7 and BayCitiesOnline.com. Have a great weekend.
Menominee Maroon Sports broadcasts are brought to you by North Honda Motorsports, Esser Glass, Bayshore Credit Union, Riverside Auto, State Farm Insurance, Tony Furton Agent, Prestige Auto Body, Colonel K's Pasties, Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Brent Narrett Agent, Dexter's, Menominee County Federal Credit Union, Menards, Advanced Motors, Peshtigo National Bank, Menza and Zach Heating and Cooling, Kane Chevrolet Buick GMC, and Bayside Motorsports.